last week, you guys you went into the Red Brand hideout, which was under the manor, and you found out who Glassstaff was. It was actually the person that Sildar was looking for. Was a part of the Lord's Alliance, so he actually seemed to have turned coat and became Glassstaff. But he got away. You got away, and then you got a couple of quests while you were exploring town. You had a quest. Sister Gareli wants you to find the Banshee Agatha and ask her about Bowgentle's spellbook. And Agatha's lair is northwest of Connieberry. You also just completed a quest from Townsmaster Harbin Wester, who wanted you to head east of Tribor Trail and chase away any raiders near Wyvern Tor, which that is what you've just finished, so that's where you're at. You're at Wyvern Tor. Also, you rescued a family in the Red Brand hideout who said that she has a locket from her family that you could have in the ruins of Thunder Tree. And finally, Sildar Hallwinter wants you to stop the Cragmaw Goblins' attacks and search for Gundren Rockseeker, your guy's employer, who you still haven't found yet. And he encouraged you to explore Cragmaw Castle. Now, even though Cragmaw Castle is on the map there, you don't exactly know where it is. He does suggest that, wander around the woods until you find some goblins. But you never know. You might find other ways of finding where it is. So you just finished Wyvern Tor. That's actually where you guys are. And you haven't. That's where we last left off.
Yeah.
And I'll be playing Eric's character tonight, and then he won't be here for the next 2 games. So I'll just play him unless we get some other people signed up.
Sounds good. Well,
so where to?
I was going to also suggest if Earl needed to buy anything, we went back to town and stuff if we needed. Could do that.
You want to head back to town?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because we have to collect our reward, don't we? We haven't done that yet?
You have not collected the reward, no.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so you guys are are you going to spend the night here, I guess, or just start heading out now?
What time of day is it? Is it nighttime already?
It is not, no, it's close. It's late afternoon.
Okay.
Let's sleep it off here then.
You going to sleep it off here? All right.
Yeah.
I will roll a d20 for encounters for the evening. You don't have any encounters for the evening, so you guys can go ahead and take a long rest. And in the morning, Manny Bardman tells a tale of your great deeds that you just had at Wyvern Tor, taking out the ogre, the orc, and all the bugbears, and gives you 6 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And then you're heading down the Tribor Trail to Cragmaw Hideout. So let me check for encounters on the way. You don't have any encounters on the way, and you head back to Phandalin. Coral, I did give you money. Oh, no, yeah, I did give you money while you were gone. So you do have some money, and they have a reward right now that you guys are going to. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. What was the reward? I think it was 100 gold, but let me go.
Yep.
Let me find. That's
yes, that was 100 gold.
100 gold. So 33 gold, 3 silver, and 3 copper each.
$33 gold. What was that?
It's 100 divided by 3, so it's 33 gold.
I know, but you
3
said
silver, 3 copper.
And we have the 180 silver pieces tied up.
Is that okay? Well, you tell me. I think you're the person looking after the money.
Yeah, this was the treasure from the cave. What we got was 180 silver pieces and 15 electrum. That would be 60 silver and 5 electrum each.
60
And
silver and
then,
5 electrum each.
yeah, and then another 5 gold each for the 3 vials of perfume.
Okay. So go ahead and put that on your character sheets. And Coral, if you wanted to purchase things, the
Mm.
line shield coster has armor and weapons, whatever you want. The Barthen's provisions, you can buy anything up to 25 gold, so no healing potions. But if there's anything you wanted to buy up to 25 gold, it's available there.
Mm.
You can purchase items through D&D Beyond, right?
Yeah, I just hadn't really thought about what I was going to buy on this
That,
character yet.
that's fine. I have no problem with like backwards, like later if you thought, oh, I wanted to buy
Yeah,
whatever. The only thing I would have problems with is, gee, I need an item right now for what I'm doing right this second.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna say that I've already bought it.
Yeah.
That's a little weak, but
okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, add items. I was going to buy some, I guess some ink would be a good idea. And yeah.
All right, so you have a couple of things that you could be doing. You haven't explored everywhere in town. Not that I'm telling you to do that, but that's just an option. I think might be some rumors of things that you haven't done in town yet, and of course you have some rumors of what to do out of town. Did you guys lose your voice?
No, I'm just
Oh,
looking at the town.
Okay.
I'm actually
Yeah.
looking at my notes, crossing off what we've done.
So your note should say that you have a quest for the Banshee. You have there's a reward for you in a house in Thunder Tree, and go find Cragmaw Castle.
So we've done the Tresendor Manor,
Yes.
Sleeping Giant.
Yep.
Okay.
We have the
Townmaster.
Cragmaw Castle. Defeat and drive off the band's leader. That's 500 gold.
Yes. Sildar Hallwinder, the
And
person you rescued, was the
yeah,
one, and also the person that was a was a friend of Gundren Rockseeker. He's
yes.
the one that's hired you to go find Gundren and deal with the Cragmaw Castle. If you guys want
Get the
suggestions, I would
Marauders.
say do the Cragmaw Castle last.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you told us that last week too. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm good with that. Doing that last.
And we have to. Rayleigh's superiors asked her to undertake a delicate mission. They want to be dangerous, and she named Agatha. Answer a question about a spell book. Grantha underestimated Agatha's wrath. Rella needs a intermediary to bring Agatha a suitable gift. Gold silver comb. Persuade the Banshee to tell her what she knows about the location of the spell book belonging to a legendary mage named Ogent. The character who plays Obience. Agatha might be able to trade the comb for the answer. That's the other quest.
Yeah. Can you go back to the last map you had?
Absolutely.
Should we do Agatha's Lair? Is that with the Banshee to ask questions?
Yes. Agatha's Lair. Yes,
Yeah,
which was a shame as you were just at Women's Store.
we were. True.
So you're going to head to Connieberry? Is that what I understand?
You guys want to do that?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Do
I
it.
will check for encounters on the way. Oh, looky.
Oh man. 20.
Uh, all right. So it is a D12. Okay, you don't have this one. So it would have been a couple of bugbears that would have been sneaking up on you in your camp. Yeah, they were based out of Wyvern's Tor. But guess what? You guys already took care of that.
Ah,
So,
nice. Yes.
so you guys avoid that encounter because you've already taken care of those bugbears.
Just barely.
All right. So the town of Connieberry has been abandoned for years and lies in ruins. The Tribor Trail runs through the abandoned town. From the ruins of Connieberry, an old trail leads northwest into Neverwinter Wood. And Agatha's lair is a few miles outside of town. The forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches, and the air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village. After rounding a bend in the trail, you come upon a domed shelter made from the warped, bowing branches of nearby trees. A low doorway leads inside.
Hmm.
I have no map for this. This is a role-playing encounter.
Okay. Let's see. Knock on the
Approach
door.
cautious.
Yeah.
Okay. A home of sorts is sheltered within the dome of woven branches. It is sparsely furnished with chests, shelves, a table, and a chaise lounge. All of it old and of elven craft.
Mm.
The air grows cold, and a powerful feeling of dread grips you. A pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking the form of a female elf, her hair and robes waving in a spectral wind. A hateful expression twists on her features. Foolish mortals, what do you want here? Do you know it is death to seek me out?
Oh, sorry, we did not know that.
No, we didn't. We just want some help.
You were to
Help?
go, you might be able to help us.
Help? Why would I want to help you?
We
Okay.
Keep cutting out, Dan. Your mic might not be by your mouth.
Oh, I was letting him go ahead and talk.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I was saying we just want some questions answered. Is there would you answer some questions, or is there something you'd like us to do to get questions
Make a
answered?
persuasion check.
Persuasion. I hit the first one was 8. Don't take that 20 as an 8. My mouse was sticky.
I only see the 20.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
The
The only
first one
thing I
came up
see is
as
20.
8.
Well, good news. The only one I see is 20, so I'm going to take that
Okay. Interesting.
one. Very well. Ask your question.
What were we gonna ask her? I forgot what the
Ask her about
ask her about
knowledge of the spell book.
the spell book. Yes. We'll ask her questions of the spell book.
Belonged to the legendary mage of Gentle.
Bo, yeah,
Out
Bo.
of-
Well, you can only ask me one question, and I'll give you an answer. You want to know about this Gentle spellbook? Is that your question?
Yes.
I traded that book to a necromancer named Sornoth from the city of Erebor more than 100 years ago. I will copy paste that into Discord.
Spell book. Spell book. 2. Sir North. City of. Do we know where this is? Erebor? Or is
I
like
actually,
would we know what it that
I personally don't even know. So
okay.
it's not part of this adventure.
Okay. Okay.
I would have to look it up, actually. I'm kind of
Okay.
curious now where the heck this city is.
Yeah.
But it's not part of the adventure.
Okay.
Well, that was just what we were sent to.
Yeah.
Um,
We can't ask any more
well, we
questions.
still have the comb to trade if you wanted to ask another question.
Could ask her where
Wanted-
this necromancer is. If he still lives there or not.
Yes.
Could do that.
So I have this beautiful jeweled silver comb. If you could answer one more question,
Oh, let me see
trade
that.
for
Let
that.
me see that. Oh. She takes
I
the comb
will.
from you. That's very beautiful. Okay. I said I would just answer one, but I will answer another. Think very carefully about what question you want. I.e., is there something else you guys need for your adventure?
I don't know. Is there?
Well, there's one of two questions. I'm talking amongst ourselves real quick.
Yep.
One of two questions to ask that I would ask would be, one, what is the importance of the spell book? Or is there what's special about the spell book? Or it's not part of the adventure, sorry. You know, where we would find Irnoth.
If
He knows his location.
you guys have gotten, I'll give you a big hint. You've gotten the information needed about the spellbook. That is it. You completed your quest. You can take that information back to
Okay.
her, and you'll get your reward. What do you guys need to know?
Oh, we need to know where Cragmaw Castle is.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's ask
Okay.
her where Cragmaw Castle
So
is.
she can tell you exactly where Cragmaw Castle is, so you guys don't have to be running through the woods trying to find goblin camps. So
Yeah.
I do have to commend you guys for not using the comb right away. I thought maybe you guys just forgot about it, and I was thinking other things about you guys. But
No,
you
I truly
persuaded.
did forget about that comb.
Oh, okay.
But I wasn't there during that. That was the one I missed. So
Yeah, actually, you were missing. Yeah,
yeah,
you did miss that
yeah,
one. So
yeah.
good for you guys to get the information out of her before using the comb. That way you did get a second question. So good for you guys on that one. So you have gotten the information you needed for the Harper, and you have got the location of Cragmaw Castle.
Excellent.
Right.
All right, more off our list.
So when we head back, reward for finding that information was
3 healing potions.
right.
Okay.
So
Now, is there anything
done
else in
here.
this area that we want to look at before we head back again and might get some encounters, or because we did Wyvern Tor.
The other places you don't really know about.
Okay.
So I believe, unless your notes tell me otherwise, the only places you have left to go to are Thunder Tree and Cragmaw Castle.
Okay. Cragmaw. Okay. Let's one.
Oh, we
Two.
can go back and get our reward for that, so we have those potions, and then I
Yep.
would say head to Cragmaw Castle
Yes.
on the way to
Maybe
Thunder Tree.
maybe spend a little time in town and explore a little bit before we go to the castle.
Yeah,
We might be able to find out more information.
it's probably a good idea. Let's go
Back to
back
Phandalin?
then. Yep,
All
back to
right.
Phandalin. Yep.
Okay, you get back to Phandalin, and you guys get your reward, so each of you can add a potion of healing into your inventory.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. So let's wander around town and go somewhere. See if they have any jobs for us to do.
Okay, I believe you've been to most places, but not everywhere. Where would you like
Okay.
to go?
What is that?
And,
Just
and
looking at
Coral
something.
and Dan can help out Alex here, as he wasn't here for the part of you guys wandering around town.
Yeah. Have we gone to the Miners Exchange?
Miners Exchange.
You have not.
We've not been there.
Mm,
We've been to the Shrine of Luck and Sister Gorel's.
Okay.
I think when we were coming out of there is when we met the Red Brand from the Sleeping Giant,
Mm-hmm.
and of course we've been to the town hall. We've not been. We've not been to Harbin's home.
Well, you have no real
I think we got.
reason to go to
Yeah.
Harbin's home.
Yeah.
They just don't want to, knock on people's doors.
For the lion shield costume.
You've been there a couple of times. You found
Oh.
their crates in the Cragmaw
Oh,
hideout,
that's right.
and that's where you go to get your armor and weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phandalin's Miners Exchange.
Yeah. Let's wander in there and see what's up.
Okay, go check out the The Miner Exchange. Oh, it's a trading post where local miners have their valuable finds weighed, measured, and paid out. In the absence of any local authority, the exchange also serves as an unofficial records office, registering claims to various streams and excavations around the area. The exchange is a great place to meet people who spend a lot of time in the countryside around Phandalin. There isn't any real gold rush in Phandalin, but enough wealth is hidden in the nearby streams and valleys to support a good number of independent prospectors. There is a quick-witted human woman named Hala Thornton, and she is the one who runs the place. The only issue for this is that the only quest that she would have been able to give you was to you've already handled. So was to go deal with the red brands. So
Oh, nice.
well, she's not going to give you that quest anymore.
Nope.
It's already been dealt with.
All right. Well,
Is there anything of value we might see that would use to exchange here? You said they sell or trade their wares that they
Yeah,
find.
gold. Yeah, so if
Gold,
you go
just
find,
gold.
yeah, so it's a place that if you went mining and gold panning or whatever, and came back with gold, she would buy it from you. Or if you had a claim or whatever, right? Like you staked out a claim, she's the person to talk to.
okay. Well, what about Alderleaf Farm?
Alderleaf Farm. And you guys already heard a story in the Stonehill Inn about someone from Alderleaf Farm. Do you guys remember?
Look at Discord and find out.
If you don't remember, that's okay. Quilleen Alderleaf is a wise and pragmatic halfling farmer who knows everything that goes on in town. But she had a son. She still has a son named Carp. However, the secret place that he found, you guys already have now found. So
Oh, the cave, yeah.
yeah. However, Quelline is a longtime friend of a druid named Rydoth, and she says if you're looking for where to find Cragmaw Castle, which you guys have already done, she suggests you to go visit Rydoth and ask for help, since there's not an inch of land the druid doesn't know. And the druid is apparently recently set out to the ruins of the town called Thunder Tree. So backtracking through the town, you're just getting some information that you have so far already figured out. But I mean, it's new information. There is a druid in Thunder Tree as well.
Okay. Right off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rydoth.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna go there someday. Edermath Orchard.
Sure, you can go see Edermath Orchard. I believe you guys have already heard of who lives there. All right. Darren Edermath is a retired drow adventurer. He lives in a tidy little cottage beside an apple orchard that grew wild long ago, and he's working to clear out the underbrush and cultivate the orchard again. Darren is over 500 years old, and he's worked as a marshal and herald for many years in the lands of the Dragon Coast, far to the south. Upon retiring, he returned to the Neverwinter region, his original home. He talks more about the red brands, but you guys have already dealt with that. But he does have something new for you.
Ooh.
Darren has heard stories from prospectors in the hills northeast of Phandalin that someone is digging in the ruins known as Old Owl Well. More disturbingly, several prospectors have reported being chased from the area by foul undead. He asks if you head to the ruins, a couple days' march northeast of Phandalin, like right where you guys already were, find out who's there and what they're doing. Darren knows the ruins of an old watchtower of an ancient magical empire known as Netheril, and he worries that the dangerous magic might be dormant there. If you can ensure there's no threat to the town that is brewing an old owl well, he will give you his magical boots of striding and springing. The magical boots came in handy when Darren adventured, but he no longer needs them. So you guys got a new quest to go back to the same area that you've been now twice.
Perfect. Guess we'll head back. Unless
You
you guys
posting
want to.
that?
Oh, yes.
No, I just asked him if he was.
If he was what?
If you posted those notes.
Yeah, I'll post those notes, sure.
I just add them to my sheet.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, and there.
All right.
So where to?
Should we go to Old Owl Well?
I think we should do that beforehand too. I think
Yeah.
that would help.
Okay, heading to Old Owl Well.
Back
You guys
to
are
the
starting
trail
to,
again.
You guys are starting to know this road quite well. Oh,
Yep.
look at that.
About to say, probably see my own shoe prints and everything.
Looks like we're going to get into an encounter.
All right.
Okay, so let me add a map. Let's see. I'll add a grass map. I will add your guys' tokens. And I'm going to create an encounter.
So those are temporary.
So
I
you
just want to
guys,
make sure everybody.
guys are heading east
Make
here.
sure everybody still has the 6 temporary hit points that Annie gets us.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. And then I will.
We get inspiration too, right? As we start.
Yes, you start
Okay.
every game session with inspiration.
Man, hobgoblins.
Yes, and when they see
A lot of
you,
them. Yeah.
when they see you, they do attack immediately. So go ahead and roll for initiative. Right. So at the start of the counter, it's Manny. All right, so what am I going to do as Manny? I'm going to cast Shatter, because that's what wizards do. Right, Coral?
Yep.
So his Shatter is going to do 12 points of damage. I love that. That way it's easy math. And it is a con save of DC 13. So I will Make some con saves. 18, so that means he takes 6. The next guy. He failed, so he actually dies.
Wow.
Hey, start.
Shatter.
And this one fails, and he dies. And the next one fails. Oops, wrong button. Okay, he makes it, so he takes half damage and lives. He makes it, so he takes half damage and lives. And he makes it and takes half damage and lives. So, there's half the hobgoblins died and the other half are bleeding. Manny thinks that that was a good, cool thing. He moves over here. He's giving Caldra a bardic inspiration. Now, Coral, what Manny's special bardic inspiration is, it's normally, you add a d6 to an attack roll or a saving throw that, but his is special. You can also instead use it for magic damage. So if you do your witch bolt or you do your shatter or whatever, you can use a bardic inspiration and add an extra d6 to damage.
Nice.
So that's
Because
why.
normally I do get excited about that.
Yeah, so that's why he's giving it to you, so you can do more damage. All right, that was Manny. It's Dutch's turn.
All right. I'm not close to them at all, am I?
You're 70 to 80 feet away, depending on the
man.
closest to farthest.
All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to go about, so I can go. I'm going to go here and cast Psychic Blade. Throw it at him.
Sure. Which one are you throwing it at?
Let's do it. The one that is this one right here.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right.
An 11 is a miss.
All right. And that was my full movement, so I can disengage.
Well, you don't need to disengage, as in
Okay.
there's no one next to you, so you wouldn't be provoking attack of opportunity. And disengage doesn't give you any extra move. So with that bonus action, you can bonus action dash and move back, or you can use your bonus action for another attack. I believe there's a psychic attack that you can use with a bonus action as well.
Let's see. I can do the same thing again.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little different, but yeah, it does slightly less damage.
Just scroll down a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I clicked on my. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same.
Okay.
So.
22 is a hit.
Okay. So my damage is usually 1d4 plus 2 on that.
Yeah, that's on that one. Yep. Yeah, it's a d6, I believe, in your main one, and a d4 on your other one.
Okay. I think it's gonna. If I push the button, I think it may try to do my sneak attack as well.
That's okay.
So
it'll differentiate. Like it'll have two of them, and I can see both numbers.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I see you've done 3 damage, and you could have done 9 if it was sneak attack.
Okay.
So 3 damage injures him even more, but does not drop him.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Well, this hobgoblin is particularly angry at you now. He moves the full 30 feet.
Is.
And then he swings his longsword.
Okay.
A 13 misses you.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next hobgoblin is not going to be able to get to you. So 10, 20, 30. He's going to shoot Manny with his longbow. And misses Manny. 10, 20, 30. He's going to go there and shoot Brez with a longbow. An 8 misses. And then the last guy moves to here and tries to shoot Dutch with a longbow. A 15, I believe, hits you.
That hits. Yep, it does.
All right, you take 5 points of damage.
Okay. I'm gonna go damage.
All right, and it's Brez's turn. I don't believe that even went into your temporary hit points.
It just, yep. I still have 1 left. Okay.
If you're talking, Dan, we can't hear you. 22 is a hit. And 9
Nice.
That'll be
damage.
9 points.
Oh, now I see why you're not talking, because you're cutting out. Got it. As a dead hobgoblin.
Nice.
All right. Oh, that'll have to end my turn because I'm not close enough to my movement.
All right, it is Caldra's turn.
Cauldro will move up a bit and then attack this one with Witch Bolt.
All right.
Here.
An 11 misses.
Dang it.
Unless you wish to
And my
use your
turn.
bardic inspiration.
No, that's all right.
Okay. Back to Manny. Manny is going to look at this guy and call him a flat-faced gnat. And yes, make a wisdom save because his feeling might get hurt. His feeling did, in fact, get hurt. And a damage. He took a damage. However,
Ooh.
he also has disadvantage on his next attack.
Oh.
If he lives that long, as it is now Dutch's turn.
All right. I am going to go after this guy right. Oh, is this guy there then? Okay. I am going to attack with my, I'm going to do my short sword. So
Okay.
I have my short swords out. Rapier's
good.
put away. So, okay.
Well, I mean, you had to have your hands open to do your psychic blades.
Oh yeah, that's right. So
Right. So I'm gonna get stickler on you with your weapon changing stuff.
I know.
So.
I got to figure that out. So yeah.
So you can pull out your short sword and attack.
Okay. And 7. I rolled.
7 is a miss.
Is a miss. Okay. I am going to. I can still do a bonus action.
Yes.
And I could use. Well, no, I have one hand that's open.
Correct.
So I am gonna do my psychic blade.
You can't, unfortunately.
I can't?
No, because your bonus action psychic blade, you can only use it if you've already done a main hand psychic blade.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a bit stickler with that.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
so,
that's why I'm helping you out with this.
Okay.
So if you have 2-weapon fighting or a feat, the 2-weapon feat, which I don't think you have, you can actually draw both weapons in the same round.
Okay.
But you don't have that yet, so you can only draw 1 weapon per turn. You know what I mean?
Okay. I do have 2-weapon fighting. Is that just means if
That's the two-weapon fighting that everybody has, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's nothing
Yeah,
fancy.
it's
Dang
nothing
it.
too fancy.
Okay.
However,
Yep.
what you can do with your bonus action is you can still disengage, right? Go
Yes.
hide behind somebody.
Yep. I'm gonna disengage behind Brez.
Okay.
Right there. Does that work?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. This hobgoblin is particularly unhappy, but he's going to be a little smarter. So he is going to move here, and then he is
Okay.
going to ready an action. A readied action is what happens is you use your reaction on someone else's turn. You say and you do an if and then statement. So what this hobgoblin do is um, if his if one of his colleagues gets within 5 feet of you, then he will attack.
Okay.
Things that you might use that for is like for your your sneak attack. You
Uh-huh.
only get it if one of your allies is 5 feet. So
Uh-huh.
you could ready an attack and say, okay, when an ally gets within 5 feet of my enemy, I will then make an attack.
Okay.
So that's what he is doing. He's
Okay.
readying an action. And the reason why he's doing that, we'll see soon.
Okay.
This hobgoblin is still going to shoot at Manny with his bow. He misses. This hobgoblin is now going to go to here. This guy's readied action goes.
Is he disadvantaged then? Or
No.
okay.
He hits you.
Okay.
And this is where if hobgoblins have a special ability that very much like sneak attack, if one of
Okay.
their allies is within 5 feet of you, they do extra damage.
Okay.
So this time he did 12 points of damage to you.
All right, I'm going to do my Hadozi dodge, which is when we take damage, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d6 plus 2.
That sounds fantastic. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Rolling. 1, 3.
3. So you only take 9 points of damage.
All right.
As a reminder, you also have something called Uncanny Dodge, which you could reduce the damage by half. You can only use one reaction per turn.
Okay.
So the d6 plus 2 could have reduced more damage, right? Because you would have only reduced 6, but
Yep.
it also had the chance of doing less.
Okay.
All right, and now
Dodge.
this guy is going to attack you as well.
Okay.
And he hits you.
Okay.
For another 12 points of damage.
Okay, and I can use one more. So what was the
You
other one I could do?
can't,
Is
though.
Okay,
You
I
only
can't
can
do.
do one reaction per round.
Oh, so this counts as a round.
Yeah, the whole round, like
Yeah.
from your turn to your next turn, is
Yeah.
one round. So you've already used your reaction. You don't get your reaction back until the beginning of your next turn.
That sucks. Okay, so 12?
12, yeah. So that puts you at a
Okay.
hit point.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry, Alex. I'm teaching you hard lessons here.
Yeah. It's all right.
All right, it is Brez's
Okay.
turn.
Right. So the goblin to the south of me,
Okay.
hobgoblin. We're gonna do quarterstaff. And that's a
15 is a miss, as they are wearing quite heavy armor.
hit. Well, then I will bonus action unarmed strike.
13 is also a miss.
Also. And I'm guessing. That'll end my turn.
That will end your turn. It is Caldra's turn next.
Cauldra will cast Mind Sliver for a int 12 check.
All right. He fails his saving throw, so he's going to take some intelligence damage. Takes 5 points of intelligence damage, which is too much for his poor little mind.
Good. Cauldron ends her turn.
All right, Manny. Let's see. Manny is going to move to here and cast a spell on this hobgoblin. It's going to be Dissident Whispers, which means the hobgoblin has to make a wisdom save, which he fails. So he is first going to take 10 points of psychic damage. And then be forced to run away, which would provoke attack of opportunity for both of you, those of you that did have reactions. But 10 points is too much for him, and he dies. Dutch.
Yes. I am gonna do Psychic Blade at that last hobgoblin.
Okay, so are you going to put away your short sword or drop it?
Nope. I'm gonna hold it because
You have to
yeah,
have both hands free. Just
I have one hand for the Psychic Blade available.
Yeah, you have a
If
short
I
sword
put
in
it
one
away, that
hand.
uses an action, right?
No, you get one free manipulate per turn, so you can put your short sword away for free.
Okay. I will put my short sword away for free and try to Psychic Blade him.
Dropping weapons is always free. So what some
Okay.
people do is if they're using a missile weapon, they'll drop their bow or whatever and then pull out their sword.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
But then it's on the
So
ground, you know.
yeah, that's on the ground. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna put it away.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. It's easier for me to do it that way. All right.
20 is a hit.
Okay.
Uh, 7 points of damage is enough to end the combat. You have killed all the hobgoblins and lived.
Yay. Yay.
Okay, so with the hobgoblins dead, searching them, I don't know if you guys want, they do have chainmail, shields, and long swords, longbows, arrows. So I don't know if any of those weapons, you want with anything, but
Yep. Not for me. Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah. I got everything.
but one of the hobgoblins carries a crudely drawn sketch of Brez, and it says underneath it 25 gold pieces for this one. It also has a symbol of a spider scrawled beneath it.
Ah. Do we do a history check to see if we know what that's about?
No, just a memory check from last week.
Memory check from last week. All right. Let me look.
You found a note in one of Glassstaff's chests.
letter with the wax seal on it.
Yes. The wax seal was a spider, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
We open that. Eat it.
Yes, you did. I copy paste the note in Discord.
Lord Averick, my spies have never been to strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must. But don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. Counting on you, Larno. Don't just
I
mess
need to
up the letter
grab
writing.
a drink, guys. I'll be back in 1 sec.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's why
so
with the wanted poster.
Yeah.
you spend the night and then get to the Old Owl Well, so you guys can go ahead and do a long rest. If you do a long rest, make sure that you set your temporary hit points back to 6, as Manny will tell you all the good things you do.
All right. I'm not almost dead.
You're not
No.
almost dead.
Downed, I should
No,
say.
it's down. Okay, so I will take you to the old well map. And I will put you guys on here. As you crest a low ridge, you spy the crumbling ruins of an old watchtower and mounds of rubble enclosing a courtyard amidst the rugged hills. A colorful tent sits in the middle of the courtyard, but no one is in sight.
Okay. And we're on the opposite side of the wall there? The
You guys
crumbled
are
wall?
coming in here. I'll put
Oh,
you
okay.
in here.
Okay. Okay.
And you guys can go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception.
It is 7.
Okay.
Very perceivable.
So Manny says that he smells a deathly odor wafting from the tower's direction.
Okay. The odor. All right.
Cool. If you're back, you can give yourself a long
Yep.
rest and then give yourself 6 temporary hit points back.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So, can I sneak in and look in the well?
Sure.
Kind of hide behind it?
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you get that? 24?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to go. Is it my same movement for stealth? 30 feet?
I think you actually go at half speed, but it doesn't really matter. We're not in combat, so
Okay.
that part won't matter.
All right.
Okay. You peer down the well, and you don't really see anything special. Can you make another perception check? Okay. You actually start seeing something going on in the tower there. You actually see some creatures in the tower laying around, or not laying around, but
Around.
so there are some zombies just kind of mulling around the inside of the tower.
It's a lot of zombies.
Dying for something to do.
Dying for something to do.
Yeah. Well, we could go for the tent, maybe. That's 1, 2, 3, that's 5, 10, 30, or I don't know. Could fight him, but don't really want to do that right now.
Discuss it with. Let us know. We wouldn't see him.
Yeah, you kind of have to come back and tell us.
Yeah. All right. I will come back and tell you guys. Do I have to sneak back to tell them?
I'm keeping
not
the
be
same
noticed.
stealth check.
Okay. So. All right. I see a bunch of zombies or things moving around in the tower. A lot of them.
That was part of the report that they gave us, that there
Yeah.
was a lot of.
There's nothing in the well, unfortunately.
Manny brings up that he doesn't think zombies can put up tents.
That's very true.
That is true. Wow, that's so perceptive of you. Do you think we should try to make it to the tent quietly to see what's inside that thing?
Or
Yes.
Okay.
I think
All
if
right.
we make it
well,
a
make
group
a
stealth
stealth check.
Yeah, if everyone's going, it is a group stealth check. So everyone rolls a stealth, and I take the best two. And Alex, I will get Dutch to redo his stealth check at this point.
I rolled a 25.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yep,
Jesus.
25. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going in at 25. That's pretty darn good.
Go. Roop. Yeah, I'm gonna be like.
So the tent contains a comfortable traveling suite. There's a cot, a chair, a writing desk, supplies, a chest of clothes. Obviously, somebody, not the zombies, is here, but you don't see
Yeah.
anyone actually in the tent.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Manny search the tent, see if we find anything, any indication who it might be. Now watch the zombies to make sure they don't head our way.
Okay. So you.
Or Dutch can do the search. I don't know.
Yeah. Is it investigation?
Investigation is fine. Yep.
Okay. Because I'm proficient in investigation.
Yep.
So.
Okay, so you do find that inside the chest there's a leather bag with a bunch of coins and gems in it. And there's also a potion and a spell scroll in a bone tube and a tiny jewelry box.
Wow. Important things for someone.
Yep.
Things the thief would like to take.
Yes.
That's classist.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right.
Are you taking the items or leaving them where they are?
I don't know. I'm trying to think how I want my character to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's not really a thief. So, but man, this could be useful. I'm more good than evil, so I'm not gonna try to steal it.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it. And yeah. Gosh, I want it so bad, but I can't.
Wizard makes a mental note to later.
Yeah.
At this point, you see the zombies maybe seem to take notice, and they're starting to head out of the tower.
Oh, I will give warning. They are starting to move towards us, and did it give any ask Dutch if it gave any indication of whose tent it might be.
And I'll just tell him what I saw.
Okay.
I'll just say I saw a bunch of expensive stuff in there.
I'll cast Shatter.
Okay. We'll stop here then, and I will put you guys in encounter mode. One moment. Right. All right, go ahead and roll for initiative. Okay, so before I start the combat, Calder, go ahead and cast Shatter. I mean, you're starting this combat by just throwing it in there.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll for damage, and what's the save?
12.
12, so it's 15 damage.
Ooh.
And it's as a con save, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to, because there's 12 of them, I'm not going to roll 12 times. I'm just going to do the average that I know what their con save is, and I know what your DC
Mm-hmm.
is. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to say that 5 of them failed and 7 of them made it, because it's more than a 50% chance of them making it. So 15 damage is 7 damage to 7 of them. And 15 damage to 5 of them. Okay, now we'll start the actual combat. And the first person in combat is a mage you didn't know was there. And he moves forward and yells out at you guys, What's the meaning of this? He is a red robe figure with a shaved scalp and a tattoo on his forehead. You guys can make an Arcana check. Dutch recognizes the symbol as a necromantic symbol. You can all make history checks. Okay, I'll roll one for Manny. I just wanted to see if you guys would get it. Manny recognizes that the wizard's garb as belonging to Thay, a land of necromancers where wizards powder their flesh from tattoos. That tattoo on the head represents the wizard school of the magic specialty. This guy obviously being necromancy. So he just goes out and demand what's going on. That is his turn. Caldra.
Calder is just going to cast Shatter again.
Cast Shatter again. All
Yeah.
right. That mage uses a reaction to counterspell it.
Okay. That will be Calder's turn.
Brez.
I was going to ask the mage who he is and why he's founded here with death.
Okay. He turns around and like stops the zombies from approaching. And he looks back at you and goes, "Well, this is kind of my business, is it not? And aren't you guys going into my place and start just killing my helpers?"
We go into defensive mode. There was nobody here normally that can communicate with zombies. So first reaction of them heading towards us is that they are attacking.
That
It
sounds
was a
like
defense measure.
a social, either deception or persuasion.
For both.
Three.
Please.
You're cutting out, but I believe I heard you say use my inspiration.
Yeah, I'm going to reuse my inspiration to
Uh,
reroll it.
Okay. All right. So he says, and the big red tent, what does that say? That obviously these zombies have a keeper?
Obviously, that's why we looked in the tent first to see if we could find somebody
You
to
looked
talk
in my
to.
tent?
Yes, we were looking for some person to talk to.
Oh.
Inquire as to what is going on here.
Okay, you can make another persuasion check, this time with advantage.
Ooh,
Okay. Oh
nice.
yeah, I guess that does make sense. And I've been a little edgy since there's a bunch of marauders at Wyvern Tor. Um, they were causing me trouble a few days ago. I haven't seen them since then, but I'm just kind of bidding on an edge on that. I think they were going to try to raid my place, or this isn't my place, but the place I'm researching.
Well, that's what we have heard is there's been a lot of marauding going around in this region. We've been sent out by the city to try to, figure out what is going on and, try to help put a stop to some of this marauding so that
Well,
the city is safe.
if you take care of those things of Wyvern Tor, I'll say that what you're damaging my staff will be forgiven.
May I have your name to know who I'm dealing with? My
Absolutely. My
name is
name is
Brez.
Haman. My name is Haman. Oh, and the people of Phandalin don't have to fear me. I'm not. I know us necromancers have a poor reputation. I think it's just that our workers are they're just misunderstood. They are only going to do what I ask them to, and I have no intention of harm. I'm just trying to figure out more about this tower. That's all I'm here for.
What is the history of this tower?
That's what I'm trying to find out. If I could
Oh,
only figure it
okay.
out. I heard there was a banshee that answers questions.
Um,
Yes, we've chatted with her.
Oh, you have? You've talked to Agatha?
Yes.
How easy is it to talk to her? I've heard some bad stories.
it's not an easy task. She's a very woman, but if you
Bring her
maybe
a
have
beautiful gift.
Like
something of
most
praise
women,
of value.
Like most
Yeah.
like most women, she really appreciates, solid proof of friendship and intentions.
Oh, okay. Well, that's very valuable. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, your damage to my staff's forgiven. Thank you guys very much for your information. Definitely tell Phandalin that they don't have to worry at all about me.
We will look
Are
into the
your
Wyvern Tor.
are your staff going to keep chasing the miners around?
Uh,
Because we heard they were chasing miners around from
mm,
Phandalin.
you know, I think what it is people see a zombie and they instantly think they're going to be chasing them. I haven't caused anyone harm. My zombies have not caused anyone harm. I think it's just zombie stereotypes.
And the zombies only answer to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Know the name Darren Petermath? Ron? Matt?
Not offhand.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
All right, and thank you
Thank you
guys for the
for.
information of Agatha, and also I greatly thank you guys for not robbing my tent when you were poking around.
Yes.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right.
See, not everything has Not everything is bloodshed, right?
That's right. 12 zombies and a mage. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna die right away.
Possible. It's very
Yeah.
possible.
Usually I just run in swinging. I don't know.
Yeah. So
It's weird for me to be the murder hobo and not have Dan back me up.
That's
I know.
great.
He's usually the one that wants to talk.
yeah. So
All right. So where were we at for that?
we're at Old Owl Well, southeast of Connieberry.
Want to check out the Wyvern Tour?
We were there.
Oh,
That
that's
was where
right.
the bugbear and the ogre were.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should have told him. We could have told him we've already taken care of them.
I'm surprised you didn't. Actually.
I,
But,
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
They seem to be rather absent-minded adventurers.
Yeah. So we could head back to Phandalin and talk to Darren again of what we've learned.
all right, back to Phandalin.
That's what we
you
want
guys
to
can
do.
go ahead and do again a long rest, and also make sure your 10 hit points go back to 6 after a long rest. If you haven't used any resources, there's no reason to. And then I will check for encounters on the way back.
Yay.
All this traveling back and forth, you guys will get a ton of encounters, right?
Exactly. It's just helping our XP, I guess.
except that this is a
Or
milestone
putting
game.
past under
Dang it.
All right. Looks like you did get into encounter, so let's see what.
Right.
It's
Some more
practice,
mosquitoes.
combat practice. That's what this is. Well, not all encounters are combat,
Oh, okay.
but this one is. So let me find. Let me go back to the green grass here, and you guys are actually travel. I'm going to move you. You guys are going east to west this time.
Mhm.
So I'm putting you.
Okay.
So go ahead and go on the east side, and I will create an encounter. I think that's how many I'm supposed to have, right? Nope. Okay. One thing I like, I've not had any issues with the program tonight.
Oh, nice.
So I haven't had any problems at all, which is nice. Maybe they're improving this. More people are using it. I know they've added a couple more maps and stuff like that. So, okay, you guys do come across a pack of hungry wolves. They wish to eat you. So what, depending on what you guys want to do, that's up to you. But they are entering into combat, much like what you guys did with the zombies. So go ahead and roll for initiative. Didn't I? Oh, I didn't finish rolling. Oh, there we go. All right. So Cauldra is first. Calm the wolves or shatter? They're all in a nice
Not with,
group.
yeah.
I am not an animal person. I'll just yell at you guys.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 60, 2, 4. Yeah. It'll be a shatter.
All
I
right.
know you're shocked.
I am shocked and surprised. What is the damage? I know it's a DC 12 con save. 16 damage. All right, with only 6 of them, I will actually manually roll. That one makes it, so he takes 8 damage. Second one makes it, so he takes 8 damage. Next one fails, and he is going to die. Yipe. This one makes it. This takes 8. This one makes it, so it takes 8. And the last one fails, and so dies. So lots of yelping and big noise.
I'll end my turn. Thanks.
All right, it's the wolves' turn left, and they just turn and run.
All
After
right.
that, they turn and run. You guys were successful at driving them off with a big bada bing.
Nice.
Ledger feels very proud of herself.
Yes.
That's how shatters are supposed to work, right?
Yeah.
All right. So back to. Was it not working? Oh, now see, I was just saying how good it was.
You
There we
jinxed
go.
yourself.
I
Yeah.
jinxed myself. So back to Phandalin. Again, Coral, you can give yourself the spell slot back. And
Thanks.
you guys get the reward. I believe it is a boots of striding and springing. Who wants that? What does it do?
Yeah, that's a good
It
question.
gives you a 30 move. So it's good for people like dwarves or whatever that have shorter spans. And it also gives you a 30 move even if you're wearing heavy armor, which none of you do. So really, it's really good for a different party other than
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
But it also allows you to jump 3 times the normal distance. So that's the only benefit out of all these things is it allows you to jump. So obviously the owlkin who flies is out.
Yeah. And I glide, but I have to be falling to do it. So that
Right.
doesn't really matter. Yeah. What's
Eric's character?
Eric doesn't want any items because he's only a part-time player. He said he doesn't want money. He doesn't want items.
okay.
Actually, I think you would touch with King and
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine taking him. I'm
Okay.
just trying to think of jumping. Yeah, I guess jumping could help. I just want to see if that was a
Coral
bonus action.
usually hangs back and she's out on the front line, and
Jumping
Yeah,
is part of your movement action, so it's not actually part of
it's
an
Yeah.
not a
action.
bonus action, so I can't like attack then jump
So
away.
normally, well, depending on how much you move, you can only jump as far as your movement. So
Okay.
you can only jump 30 feet.
Okay.
Actually, what's your strength modifier? 15. So
Yeah.
you can jump 15 feet, but you need a 10-foot lead. With these things, you can jump 45 feet, but you only have 30 feet of move. So you
Okay.
could like standing jump 30 feet with this thing, with
Oh.
these boots.
Okay.
So
Cool.
you know how to add them to your D&D Beyond character sheet? Just look for
I
boots
am
of striding and springing.
okay. Boots of striding and springing. Okay.
Yep. Now this
All
item
right.
you actually require attunement. So what you're
Okay.
going to have to do is in your inventory, and you scroll down, there should be an attunement, like attunement items. You can only tune to 3 items at a time.
Yeah.
So you can attune to those boots near the bottom there.
Okay. Choose an item.
From the right. So on the right-hand
Is
side,
that?
you maybe
Yeah.
equip them
Oh, okay.
first. Maybe after you
I
equip them
equipped it.
first.
Oh, yep. I do that. Okay. Yep. I saw it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wondrous item.
Yeah, so you equipped it
Cool.
and then attune to it. It does usually take an hour to attune to it,
Okay.
unlike the D&D movie.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
But that's
And I don't need any. I mean, it's light armored or it doesn't count against any armor.
no, it
Okay.
doesn't count
Okay.
against any. So the only
Okay.
benefit for you is that you can jump 30 feet.
Okay. Sweet. Well, thank you. Thank
Found
you,
a new
Darren.
item I want to buy.
Yeah? What do you want to buy?
Bottle of boundless coffee.
Don't think you can buy it here, but I love it already. I want to buy that too.
Yes.
The only thing is, each time you drink the coffee, you got to roll a d20. On a 1, the bottle refuses coffee for the next hour.
That's pretty funny.
The conference I went to was like that. They kept forgetting to refill the table with the drinks.
Oh
Oh,
no.
really?
And this is pretty bad because the people we were entertaining were water treatment plant operators, so they're not about to go and buy a bottle of anything. They want to see tap water poured in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Where to?
Okay. So, do you want to go back to the town and see? Have we looked at everything in the town?
You're in. Oh, sorry. I'll go back to the town. I'm sorry.
Oh, there.
Because we've been
I think
to the Endermouth Orchard,
I don't
Miners.
believe there's anything else in town. The only
Okay.
one that I was sort of hinting at was Darren at Ettermath Orchard for the old owl well. I believe
Okay.
you have all the quests. So
Excellent. Okay. So,
the next thing is just to head towards
do you want to go to Cragmaw Castle
Cragmaw.
or Thunder Tree? Because I mean, we know where Cragmaw Castle is. It seems closer.
Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah.
On our way to Thunder Tree.
Yeah.
all right. So you guys are going to head to Cragmaw Castle. Is that what I understand?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. Oh, let me. Okay. You don't see anything yet, and that's fine. I'm going to put you guys on there, and then I will start showing the area. So that's this part. And then I will show up here. Even though you guys can't sort of see around the corner, I'm just helping you out.
Oh, okay.
And I will move it a little bit up here and erase up here as well. Okay. So the castle has 7 crumbling towers of different sizes and heights, but the upper stories are all in various stages of collapse. A short flight of steps ascends to a terrace in front of the main entryway. Past the wreckage of a pair of soldered doors lies a shadowed hall. So that's in the north of where you are. Round towers loom over the entrance with arrow slits facing the terrace. And you also see to the east there, on the south side of the old castle, an overgrown path leads to a passage that climbs into the wall. A large iron door stands there, sheltered from direct outside attack. Arrow slits 10 feet above the ground overlook the path.
Okay. So let's So this is the
First
terrace, right? You're talking about?
Yeah,
This is the
that's the
okay,
front
okay,
door and the terrace.
Okay.
Yep.
okay.
And then you see the side door down
Side
there.
door. Okay. I kind of like sneaking in
This
the side door instead of just going through the front. It's my thought.
area right here was crumbled,
Yeah,
falling.
yeah. You might be able to get scramble up through there. It won't be quiet.
Okay.
No, I would.
Do you think we should head over to the
I
side
say,
door? Or do you want to look in?
yeah. I want to look in.
It
I'd look
was.
in right here.
Okay.
Let's move stealthily up to here.
Okay.
Try to peek in to see what I see.
Again, it's not a peek in. You can scramble over the crumbled wall, but it won't be quiet.
I
We
am
go.
going to actually. About how high up is that pile?
Um, you could fly over it.
I'll fly up, so I'm not loud
Okay.
noise.
Then I will, yeah, with your flight, you can go ahead with a stealth check.
Oh,
Okay. So with you flying over, I will erase some stuff. Okay. The southwest tower of the castle is more than a heap of rubble. Several ragged bedrolls are scattered across the remaining floors, and 3 of the bedrolls have goblins sleeping in them. A small twisted passage leads east through the ruins. So there are 3 goblins here that are sleeping, and you have not woken them up yet.
I'm gonna head back down. Quietly indicate to everybody that there's 3 sleeping goblins over that pile if we go that way.
Okay.
So I'm sure I can get a surprise attack on them, but
But I think if we climb up, they're going to wake up.
they're
We're
gonna wake
loud.
up, and then
Yeah.
it'll be a combat.
Yep. We're going to fight them.
Our other option is to go look at that door, or go back to the front door.
I think we
Input.
should we go to the side door?
We can try the side door. It may be locked, but try it.
Huh.
But if these two
Yeah.
have to get locked,
Do we need like a lockpick kit to
Thieves' tools.
get it? You need tools.
Yeah, if
Okay.
Thieves'
it's locked, you
tools.
will need a thieves' tool to unlock it or brute strength to break it down.
I have thieves tools, obviously, I think. I don't know if all rogues have it or not, but I do.
Okay.
So should we go over there and just listen to the door and see if we can hear anything and then see if there is a mechanism to unlock it? I am going to do that quietly.
Okay.
So
if you guys are all moving quietly, I will need a group stealth check.
okay.
Okay, so you guys are doing pretty amazing. You're going in at 21, so you guys are super stealth. Oh yeah, this is like the most stealthy group. You guys should be doing the golden, totally be doing the golden vault stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
so that iron door is definitely locked.
Okay. And
So
did I hear anything on this side, or can I hear anything on this side? Is that a
you do
perception?
not. Normally, I would ask a perception check, but I'll just tell you with an iron door, it's pretty tough to hear on the other side.
Oh, okay.
So
I
if you
think I'm
want to
gonna.
try to open it, you click on go ahead with a thieves tools check. I believe
How
you
do
just
you?
I believe around the bottom left-hand
Oh,
side
I
of your
see it.
character sheet, there should be a tools check.
Thieves tools.
Does it let you click on it?
I'm just getting to the. I'm just trying to find it. Thieves tools.
Or is
Yeah,
it the
it'll say
sleight
your
of hand?
tools.
I have tools. I just don't have the.
Okay, go ahead and do a sleight of hand check then.
Okay. All right, sleight of hand.
All right, you actually managed to unlock the door.
Okay. So I'm just telling everybody the door is unlocked. If I open it, it might be pretty loud, even how quiet I am, because it's an iron door. And I'm going to quietly open the door.
Okay, I will help you out here.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so you see a hallway, there's a door to your left, and then there's a
Okay.
bunch of rubble and a curtain.
Ooh. Okay.
Are these windows right here,
Those are arrow slits,
arrow slot?
and they're above you, right? Because,
Yeah. If I was to fly up, I peek in them.
yep, and you can go look in there, and I will show you what you see.
All right. Ooh. Ooh.
So the western portion of this large hall ends in a wall of rubble, but the remainder is still intact. This was once the castle's banquet hall with a soaring ceiling 25 feet high. The two large wooden tables with plain benches stand in the middle of the room, and a brass brazier full of glowing coals is tucked into one corner. Dirty dishes, half-full stew pots, moldy heels of bread, and gnawed bones cover the tables. Several goblins scutter about while a tough-looking goblin barks orders.
Sorry.
That is a scary room. Well, we could try to sneak by and look behind the curtain, but if we fail the stealth check, I'm sure they'll be out the door. I mean, we're pretty stealthy, but
I think doing that, and if we alert them past the curtain, we'll be stuck in the middle of two. I'm sure there's probably more.
yeah.
Oh, I would rather try to take these guys out first, and we can move on.
Okay.
And
We could try, I don't know, can we go along the other outskirts of the castle and see if there's another entrance maybe? Or you think this is the best way to go?
We could always just walk around the outside and see.
Yeah. Because there might be some other arrow windows we could look in as well. At least we'll get an idea of what's out there. So should we do that?
yeah,
Okay. Stealthily walk around. Do you guys want to
Okay.
walk this way or around the front and up? Or I'd say we go this way.
let's keep going
Yeah.
the east. Yeah.
Yeah.
At this window, I'm gonna fly up again. Take a peek.
Okay. That window there. The upper floors of this tower has collapsed in a great hollowed silo 30 feet high. The upper trenches of this room are lost in shadows. It's clear this area hasn't been used for some time. Dust, rubble, and broken glass cover the floor. An old work table and bookshelves clutter the southern half of the room.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let everybody know that that room is kind of empty.
And destroyed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We keep moving on.
Yep.
I'll get to the next window and do the same.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, and that one. Four armored humanoids stand around a stone brazier. Oh, they're supposed to be standing around it. Oops. Here I thought they were sleeping. They're standing around it.
darn it.
Full of coals, standing around a stone brazier full of coals that glow in the middle of this small barrack. Four straw pallets line the east wall. The wall to the south has collapsed, but a boarded up door in that direction is still standing. A door in better condition leads west, with a curtain hangs in an archway to the north.
And I'll fly back down and let them know. There.
Keep making our way.
Yeah. Same reaction. Same.
Okay, gotta look in there. Okay, this one. This chamber has been set up as a living space with thick furs serving as carpets. Old trophies hang on the walls, and a brazier of coals burning brightly. A large bed stands to the north, and a round table with several chairs stands to the south near the door. Near the table, on the floor, is an unconscious dwarf who looks badly beaten. Looming over the dwarf are three menacing figures: a mighty bugbear, a snarling wolf of great size, and an elf woman with white hair, gray skin, and gray robes. That dwarf you definitely recognize as Gundren Rockseeker.
Ooh.
Well, I will fly back down and tell them that it's there and that, I know this is where Gundren has been taken.
Wow. I'd
He's
be
in
like,
this
yeah.
room. Oh. Um, guys
So
want to
that's
continue all the way
yeah.
around and just finish this?
Yeah. I mean, we should see if there's another entrance or an easier way to get to him.
Okay. Oops, wrong button. Here I am filling it full of black and not erasing it.
Right.
Oh, in this area, what do we see? I see rumble and
Yes, mostly just rubble.
well, this trail. Is anything right in here?
Now that you're looking at it, it looks like there's like a gray curtain there that's trying to, blend in with the rocks.
I'm going to go to this window here first.
Okay.
High up.
Okay.
Look.
All right. That one. This chamber occupies the northern tower of the castle. A stone altar stands in the middle of the room, covered with blood-stained black cloth. Uh, Gold ritual implements, a chalice and a censer, are carefully arranged atop the altar. Two archways to the south are covered with heavy curtains. And you do see some goblins in here. Obviously, one goblin is the boss, uh, maybe the head priest, so to speak, and with two acolytes, yeah, two other goblins.
I'll look back and signal for everybody to hold right where they're at. Go around, take a look at this last tower.
All right. Um, Old casks and sacks of rotting grain fill the storage area, along with a jumbled pile of gear.
Move over to here, see if that's, yeah.
You're gonna go over the. Okay. Uh, that one. Four plain straw pallets and bedrolls are lined up on the floor of this barrack. Brackets on the walls hold weapons, spears, swords, morning stars, and more. The northern wall shows signs of damage, and the floor is swept clean of rubble. Sitting on the bedrolls are four bored, red-skinned humanoids.
I'll work my way back to the group, explain to them what I saw, each of the dating towers. Oh, kind of tallied up all that we've seen. I'm going to try to rescue. Primary objective was to know either drive off the band's leader,
Yeah. So
but I
we need.
also want the rescue of the dwarf.
Yeah. So I think we should go after the dwarf. I mean, there's a little
Yeah.
curtain right there we could look at and see what's on the other side, but there might be danger.
Now, I do have a potion of invisibility
Hmm.
I,
that one of
I,
us
I,
could use.
I
Huh?
could just cast invisible on one of you.
We could go in and do that way and try to see, do a reconnaissance check that way.
But the trick with invisibility is as soon as you get attacked, it drops off. It's not greater invisibility.
Little incorrect there. You were the one that has to make the aggression. If you attack,
Sure.
not if you get attacked.
I attack, yeah.
If you're the one attacking, then you get the invisibility breaks.
So we want to do that?
I mean, I think we kind of should. We've seen a lot of guys.
Yeah,
This
there's a
can't be
lot.
it. Yeah, this can't be it. There's got to be more somewhere.
We got all the towers, but core of the place is history.
Yeah.
We're lucky, maybe there's nothing there, but Dutch, would you like to go or would you like me to go?
Either or. We both have the same stealth. So
Well, it's gonna be invisibility, so
it's gonna be his visibility, yeah.
You still need stealth for invisible because you still make noise.
yeah.
Yeah.
What invisibility does is give you advantage on your stealth checks.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can go.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you can fly too, so if there's multiple levels, you could get
Yeah.
up there. Yeah.
Yeah, and that just had even to take flight is stealth. Yeah, if you want to do that, Caldro.
Oh, I will cast invisibility on you then.
Cast invisibility on Brez. Okay.
Good.
So it is concentration for up to an hour.
Okay. So I'll come to the door. I'll make my first stealth check. It will go through.
Okay. Uh,
Oh,
the
well, it's with
advantage, yep. This tower has almost completely collapsed, although the ground floor still has little open space. Rotting crates and ancient barrels show the provisions once were stored here. A heavy curtain, which you just went by, obscures a crumbling area to the south. Oh, no, there's a curtain to the south and an intact door to the east. The north is the short passageway through rubble ends before a screen of canvas. So it's the canvas you just went through. So heavy curtain, door, lots of rubble, lots of broken stuff.
okay. Curtain down this way, you said?
Yes.
Okay. I want to go this way, that way,
Okay. Beyond the curtain.
because I know if I.
I mean, you'd have to do a stealth check if you try to go through the door. And it'd have to be unlocked too.
Okay, for whatever reason, you're starting to go more noisy. I didn't ask for another stealth check, but you did, so I'm using whichever one you just rolled. So, where are you going?
Hold on. I
Stay with,
adjusted the sensitivity a little bit. Since you said I was. Um, I'm gonna go to the south.
To the south. Okay.
Whew.
All right.
I have no description.
It's perfect.
You're cutting out, Dan. Maybe you should do push to talk or something.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
So there's a door to the west that we don't know what's on the side. You can go back through the curtain and try to go through the door to the other side, but there might be another area there, so you might have. So if he's invisible, he fails the stealth check, and
They
he
can
enters a
hear him.
room, so they can hear. Do they just attack in the air, or is it just
Oh,
he's not invisible anymore?
fuck around and find out.
I
All
don't
right, I'm
know.
gonna try to
He
go through
no,
this door.
he has to attack to not
Okay.
be invisible.
Okay.
He's the one that has to break the invisibility.
Okay. So could he?
I'm gonna try to go through. Go ahead.
I'm just curious, and maybe I will learn is like, could he just throw a door open regardless if he's stealthy or not, and
Correct.
nothing would happen? Oh, okay.
Nothing would happen? I don't know. That's
Oh,
not.
okay.
That's a door swings
I'm
open and
sure
there's no one
something would
behind
happen.
it.
Yeah.
That's suspicious.
Yeah.
And then if you hear
It
hear
depends
feet
on
running away, then they kind
Yeah.
of can figure that out too.
Or you can
so.
make little voices going, ooh. They think it's a ghost and they run away
Maybe
in fear.
there's a performance check for that.
Oh, cool.
How high is this? How high is the ceiling in here?
Ceilings are 15 feet high unless noted otherwise.
Okay.
The door isn't 15 feet up though.
No, I know. I'm going to use stealth to open this door slowly and cautiously.
Okay.
Well.
All right. We'll go back.
Tell us everything.
What I found, and that we can get into where the wolf and the bugbear are, and keep forgetting his damn name. Anyways,
Gunter.
Gundren. Um, we can get to him easily, and then it's just a matter of us fighting our way out, get him to safety. But we still have the objective of trying to clear out this castle.
Yeah.
If take out the leaders, and I mean the only other option is to try to quietly take out small groups, which I don't think would be too easy.
No, we'd use a lot of resources doing that. Spell slots and HP.
But I think if we can at least get in there and take out the leader, then no, I'm assuming. Guess I'm
Yeah.
making too much of an assumption.
Yeah. You never
I
know.
would, I would like to be able to rescue the dwarf, and we can always come back.
Yeah.
That makes sense too.
That's true.
Alder, what do you think?
Coral, are you there?
I'm
Okay.
fine with whatever you guys want to do. I have had enough cold medication that you're just going to get murder hobo. Okay.
Shatter.
Shatter
Mind
and
sliver. Yeah.
I am honestly sorry. I do normally do try and be more involved, but
Yeah.
I know.
It's all
I
good.
know.
It's all good.
I know you're not feeling good.
Yeah.
This is what to go to this room. And actually, this is the way I would set it up. With you guys don't mind me moving you.
Yeah. So set us
just
up.
because I know to the south is these hobgoblins.
Yep.
And Calder can cast her shatter spell or whatever on them when they go to come out.
Yeah. Now curtains
We
aren't
can at
like
least,
doors either, curtains. I think you
no,
can hear things more through curtains.
because I think we're just gonna have to kind of rush this door. I mean, I can stealth through it because I'm still invisible, but sooner or later, everybody's gonna be aware of what's going on.
So let me throw another option out there just in case. Don't know if this will work or not, but what if we take out the hobgoblins first? Because I think if they hear us open a door and go through and ruckus, they can hear us right through the curtain. But I don't know how good they can hear us through the door. Now, maybe they could hear us the same. I don't know. Just a thought. Because
Is that door wooden or does it cast iron like the other one?
Wooden door.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
hear us. No doubt they'll hear the combat. Oh, that's fine.
I don't know. It's just a question.
I just want to rush in and take those guys, catch them by surprise, and then either way, we're gonna have people coming out, either the door or the curtain. So,
Yeah.
we want to take a shot at first, because I could
Try.
probably sneak into the room and at least get advantage first
Yeah.
attacks. Um,
Yeah.
anyway,
You
well,
make
let's
the
go south
call.
first.
All right. You want to do south first? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're going to attack first, and then we'll be behind you.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. It looks like
So,
you guys have a plan. You're going to be
Yep.
attacking the southern hobgoblins. Perfect.
Yep.
Let's go for a break. When we come back, we'll get into the big
We'll
brouhaha.
start fighting. All right.
That's right.
all right.
All right. Back in
All
5.
right. Sounds good. Thanks.
Yep.
All right, I'm back. All right, when you're back, you guys can actually, even though Dan can get a sneak attack on it, we'll still roll initiative.
All right.
All right. If you're back, go ahead and roll initiative. That way I know when everyone is back. Oh, it looks like we're still waiting for Dan.
Okay.
I'm actually impressed with the amount of re re reconnaissance you guys were doing, which is it was inspiring to see. You
Yeah.
guys doing that. Good for you
I'm glad
guys.
it worked out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm confusing myself on the weapons things that I do. So when I go into combat, I have a weapon or am I not?
That's up to you. You can walk around with a
Okay.
weapon in your hand. That is
Okay.
totally up to you. Just be
Okay.
aware, because you have so many different things that you do,
Mhm.
that it depends on what weapons you have, right? So
Yeah.
if you can walk around with a short sword in one hand and your dagger in the other, or whatever, or rapier in one
Mhm.
hand, or nothing.
Yeah.
That is totally up to you. But just know that, if sometimes you're going to be using your psychic daggers, you have to have a hand free for that. You
Yeah.
can always drop weapons for free.
Okay. But
Putting them away, you get one free manipulation, so to speak, right?
okay.
So one free drawing of a weapon or putting away a weapon
Okay. Per instance.
per round. Yeah,
Okay. Per round. Okay.
per round. So
Okay.
that means if you have nothing in your hand, you can draw one weapon the first round, one weapon the second round. If
Okay.
you want to use your psychic daggers and you have a weapon in hand, you can drop it, use your psychic daggers, and then pick up a weapon, like pick it up off the ground, because dropping
Okay.
it is actually free, but
Okay.
picking it up would not be.
Okay. All right. I
Yeah. So
think I, yeah,
with you
it's kind of, it
juggling
still
weapons,
confused
it's
me
going
for
to be a
some,
little
yeah.
bit, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's confusing. It's like I don't even want to,
Well,
I
you have
just
lots
want
of good
to,
options, because your
I know.
rapier is a good. If you're just going to use one weapon, a rapier is great. If you
Yeah.
use two weapons, you have your short sword and dagger, so you have an offhand.
Yep.
If you're going to use your psychic daggers, you have to have your hands free.
Can I use two short swords?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. So, but then if I'm using my short swords, I can't use my psychic daggers unless I
Unless
drop
you
a weapon.
drop them. Yeah. So
Okay.
you can
Yeah.
walk around with both short swords, and if you want to
Yeah.
use your psychic daggers, you can drop both of them, but then you've dropped them, right? So
Okay.
you
Could
can
I
pick
have
them
both
up,
short
but
swords and then just drop one short sword?
yep, you can do that too.
Okay. So it's not like all or okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
But to
yeah.
use your offhand bonus attack action, you have to have that hand dropped as well, right? You know what I mean?
My bonus attack.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you have one sword in your hand and one hand empty, you can use, and you have two attacks, you could use a short sword and your first psychic dagger,
Yeah.
Incorrect.
but you couldn't use your bonus action because
Dan,
you
that
have
is
to have the other hand
Dan, that
free.
is incorrect. You cannot.
Really?
You cannot use attack action and attack action. No. One is going to be an offhand, and if it's an offhand, it is a bonus action. So you can't do your main action and main attack. You can't do that. No.
And my psychic blades are main attack.
Well, there's a main attack and a bonus action.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
can't
Oh,
do
yeah,
the
yeah.
bonus
Okay.
action unless you've already done the main attack.
They're different die, right?
Yeah, because they're
Yes.
different die of damage.
Yes, that's right. D4. Okay. Actions. Yes.
I guess what I
Yeah,
was thinking of,
so if I
Darren,
use my psychic blades as my main, it's 1d6 plus 2.
Correct.
If I use it as a bonus action, it's my 1d4 plus 2.
Correct. And you can't do the
Okay.
bonus action unless you've done the main action. So you
Yeah.
can't attack with a short sword and then do a bonus action psychic blade. That's it. You can't do that.
I can't. So I
No.
can't go in with my rapier and then do. Okay.
Yeah, you can't do
That's-
rapier and then psychic blade. You can't do
psychic
that.
blade. Okay.
I guess I was thinking at level 5 when you get 2 attacks.
You never get 2 attacks at level 5 for rogue.
No.
That's right.
Dang it.
I forget I have them mixed usually.
Okay,
Okay.
everyone's back. Let's do a fight. So
All
you've all rolled initiative, but technically the fight doesn't start until Brez starts it. So Brez, you're going to go in and make a surprise attack, I believe.
Yes.
So you can go ahead and do advantage on an attack. On your first attack will be advantage, and if you're doing an offhand bonus or unarmed attack, then those won't be at advantage because you'll be visible at that point. But your first attack
Correct.
will be at advantage.
So here
Yep.
to the west. Quarterstaff.
A 15 is a miss.
Oh, these guys are tanky.
Does he one do flurry of blows?
You're cutting out, but all I heard, flurry of blows, sure. Bonus action, flurry of blows. You will not have advantage on this attack.
That is correct.
12 is a miss.
Ooh.
16 is a miss. I will now start combat. Manny is first. Manny comes here, goes to there, pushes back the curtain as is free manipulate, so the curtain is no longer blocking any view. He is then going to look at this one and insult it because he knows a shatter will alert everybody. Do you hear that, Carl?
Mm-hmm.
As it's listed in the spell, it can be heard from 300 feet away. A shatter will wreck any sort of
we would just be
not
swarmed.
knowing. You would be swarmed.
Yeah.
So he is instead going to cast. He's going to cast a sleep spell. And that is how many dice again? 5d8, is that right? How come I don't see it in here? I think it's 5d8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25. So that is actually going to be 2 of them fall asleep. So this one and this one fall asleep. So I'm just going to put them slightly away to say that these 2 are asleep. He then uses a bonus action to give Brez a bardic inspiration. And then he is going to move back to there. We'll have to use, where it says bardic inspirations. There he is, 1 bardic inspiration. And it's now Dutch's turn.
All right. Can I go through him? Or is he blocking my way in there for attack?
Well, you can normally go through players. However, there's nowhere for you to end up, as you can't get past the hobgoblins. You
So I can't
can't.
get in the same space. I can't occupy the same space he is.
No.
Okay.
So normally you could go through them, but you can't go here. You can't go here, and you can't go in between two like that.
So
But you
I
could
am gonna.
go. Yeah, you
I could
could
go
go
here,
right
do
north of
psychic
him.
blade here, or is that harming Brez?
From where you are, no. If you were to go
Like
here,
here,
you could.
yeah, and then use psychic blade.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that as my primary.
Okay, so
Okay.
he does have cover because of Brez being in the way, but I add the AC to that. So
Okay.
you just
Okay.
roll normally, and I will.
Okay. All right.
So a 15 is a miss.
Okay. And then I'm going to go back here and hide.
Okay, make a stealth roll.
Okay.
Is your bonus action hide for your thingy?
Yeah.
Yep. A 15 is a success, so you are hidden. So
Okay.
next round, your first shot from going around the corner will be at advantage.
Okay. Just hoping.
Cauldra.
Kind of learning.
Oh yeah, no, this is good.
Yeah.
I think you're doing
Okay.
well. That one, okay. If you're talking though, we can't hear you. I don't know what you're doing to that one. Mind Sliver. Okay, so that's a DC 12 int save. So that is a fail. How much damage? 3 damage, and it is a minus D4 on his next saving throw. Okay, this hobgoblin is going to stab Brez with his longsword. A 21 hits, and because there's a hobgoblin next to him, you take 12 points of damage. The next hobgoblin is going to also attack and miss. The other two are sleeping. Brez.
One to
Okay.
the south.
A 19 is a hit.
Nice.
He
5 damage.
did.
All right. He's still up, but you bloodied his nose. Okay, 24 is a hit. And 6 damage. And that drops him.
That'll end my turn.
Okay. Manny is going to come into here. He sees this guy enough that he is going to just mock him. I'm not as good as Eric with the insult, so I'll just roll my wisdom save. I will fail, so I'm going to take some damage. 3 points of mean damage, sticks and stones. But he has disadvantage on his next attack, and then he will move back to there. And it is Dutch's turn.
Okay.
So now you can move through him to go to the south of him if you wanted.
Okay. All right. So.
You can also attack with your psychic daggers in melee. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh no, I didn't know that. I thought I could only throw them. So okay. But what I'm gonna do is I'm hidden, so I can go this way here,
As soon
right?
as you come out of, unfortunately, as soon as you come out of cover, you're no longer hidden. So if you're like, so I don't know if there's any way for you to get advantage on that hobgoblin.
Probably not, because here I can't see him, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I can't.
exactly. So you have to kind of go into view to be able to
Like
attack
here.
him.
Yeah.
So you'll lose the hidden advantage, but you will still get the sneak attack if you hit him because Red Storm is within 5 feet.
And can I have my rapier out? Because I only used my psychic on my offhand. Or is it my main hand?
No, you didn't. You did it on your main hand.
Yeah.
You can't use your offhand unless you've already done your main hand.
I'm going to use my psychic blade.
Okay.
Melee him.
Yep.
Okay.
A 20 is a hit.
Okay.
10 points of damage because of the sneak attack.
Yep.
And the battle is over because
All
you
right.
can just get rid of the sleeping ones.
Okay.
Good job.
All right. Sweet.
And Dan, you still have that bardic inspiration for at least 10 minutes or until you use it, whichever comes first.
Yeah. So, can we search the hobgoblin spas really quick and see if there's anything there that
Absolutely.
is useful?
So that is other than their gear, they don't have anything of use or in the room.
All right, sounds good. So, should we then now make our way to the door and go in for that attack?
That's what I would do, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Or I don't know where you want Manny.
Manny.
You can move Manny
Cauldron
where
probably
you
wants
want
to be behind me. You probably be right south of me, Manny, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, if you guys are you blowing through the door kind of thing?
Yes.
Okay, then I require a group stealth check for you to gain surprise.
Look at those stealth rolls.
So look at those stealth rolls. You're definitely going to get surprise. Give me a moment. This is going to... I'll have to create the encounter. This one is a little more complicated.
And our initiative's different now, right?
Yeah, I'll get you to roll, but not right yet until I actually build the encounter.
I was just wondering if it stays the same or not.
It does not.
Okay.
Yeah. So I need to add that. Add that. Okay, go ahead and roll for initiative. Okay, the first person initiative is the Bugbear Chief, but he's surprised. And then it's the Drow, but she's surprised. So it's Keldra.
Keldra will target the Drow.
Okay.
And I think we'll go for a nice magic missile.
Magic missile.
Yeah.
Are you rolling? Yeah, you're rolling separately. Okay. So 10. All right.
Yep.
You hit the drow with 10 points of damage, but it didn't seem to hurt her. I mean, it hurt her,
Yeah.
but not much.
That will be the end of Keldra's turn, thanks.
Dutch.
All right, I am going to go through here, and I'm going to attack the direwolf with my short rapier. Because
Okay.
I have my rapier out, so I'm not going to be using my psychic blade. So
Okay.
okay.
15 is a hit.
Okay.
Okay, so 9 damage. Because you don't get sneak attack yet.
Okay. And then I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
Back to my spot. That's my turn.
All right. The direwolf goes, but he is surprised. Manny. Oh, boy. Well. Uh, I know what he's going to do. This would be Manny thing to do. He needs to be able to see everybody, though, and he can't. Well, he will go here. He's going to cast Bane on the 3 bad guys. They each have to
Ooh.
make a charisma save or get a -d4 on all of their stuffs. The bugbear. What type of save is it?
Charisma, you said?
Charisma, I said. Okay, I rolled the wrong number. That's not charisma. The bugbear failed. The elf succeeded. The direwolf 13 actually is the DC. So only the bugbear is there. So it is the bugbear that gets the -d4, and that's the chief anyway. And then he is going to give a bardic inspiration to Caldra. So Caldra can use it for extra damage as well.
Thank you.
As a reminder. You can't, Dan. It's only magic damage she can use it for. So you can use it still for attack rolls and so on, saving throws, but she gets to use it for magic damage if she wants to. And it's Brez's turn.
Step through. Attack the drow.
Attack the drow. Okay. Uh, 8 is a miss.
Again, I don't think I'm gonna use a key point. Try flurry of blows again.
Okay. A 6 is a miss.
And
A 22 is a hit. And 5 damage. All right. You don't think the elf felt that very much. Anything else?
No.
All right. Chief Kroll's turn.
Is that the bugbear?
Yeah.
Chief Kroll? Okay.
He is going to move to here. He can step over the commoner because he's unconscious. You can move through unconscious enemies.
Okay.
And he is going to attack the Alkin. And miss. Oh, I have a -d4 as well, but I don't need to roll it because a 12 is a miss. The elf is then going to actually punch Brez. 13 is a miss, and she will punch again. A 16 hits.
Actually, my AC is 18.
Is it?
I have agile parry.
Oh, okay. So then it's a miss. Cauldra.
Cauldra can still basically only see the drow, so she'll try a mind sliver.
Mind Sliver on the drow.
Mm.
Okay. That is an int save.
Eh,
And I rolled a 4.
Oof.
Really?
Yeah.
Cauldra will throw the extra
Extra d6 damage.
damage. Yeah.
Okay. So 4 plus
5.
5.
Ooh.
So 9 damage. That's a lot of damage, but it's still not even at half. But it does get a minus d4 in the next saving throw, which Manny might use.
Okay, that's it for Cauldra.
That's
Thanks.
it. Dutch.
All right, I'm gonna go. I am going to, so 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna run in and I want to go for the dire wolf, but I think everybody is going for the drow for some reason. I'm still gonna go dire wolf, so I'm gonna go here.
You can't go there because
Okay.
Manny's kind of
Oh,
taken that
Manny's in the way.
spot. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then all I really got is my offhand psychic blade. So it
You
wouldn't be my
can't
primary
use an
at
offhand.
all. Offhand either.
You can only use an offhand
Okay.
if you've done a main hand attack.
Okay. I really don't have any.
He can move through and go to the bugbear, right?
He can.
Okay.
He can go through with a bugbear. However, would mean that he would have to use the bonus action disengage, or the dire wolf will get to attack him as he leaves
Okay.
his threat area, which he still can.
Yeah, that's like my only option though. So I'm gonna go here, disengage.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Why is that your whole turn? You still have an action and you still have some move left.
What wasn't my action the move, and my bonus action
No.
was disengage?
No, you
Okay.
have a move action, an action, and a
Okay.
bonus action.
Okay, move action. Okay.
So you've moved only
5, 10.
10 feet, 15 feet, something like that. I don't
Can
know
I
where you
go
started.
through can I go through I can't go through furniture, can I?
It's difficult terrain, so it takes an extra 5 feet. But yes,
Okay, so I can go here and attack bugbear.
you bet.
Okay. With my rapier.
And unlike what Obi-Wan Kenobi says, you don't get any advantage for having the high ground.
Okay. Okay. All right.
From there, you can either attack the drow or the bugbear.
Bugbear.
It was the bugbear, so 19 is a hit, and you will
Okay.
get sneak attack damage because of Brez.
Okay.
So that looks like 12 damage to the bugbear.
Okay.
All right. You guys are doing an excellent job of splitting the
All right.
damage.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Okay.
That's it?
That's all I can do, right? Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm stuck. Yeah.
Well, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Technically, you have 5 feet of move left. So that's up to you.
I will go there.
And you've already disengaged, so that means you don't provoke attacks of
Nope.
opportunity for them leaving. So, yep.
Okay. So
Yep.
yeah,
That's
okay.
fair.
Okay.
Okay.
Not far, but
Dire Wolf is the Dire Wolf has pack tactics, which means it gets advantage on attacking Brez, which it will do. I hit. And I'm going to do 10 points of damage to Brez. Brez will then have to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. 11 is a fail. You get knocked prone. Do you know how to add conditions in D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay. And that is the direwolf's turn. Manny is seeing that everyone's hurt around him. I don't even know if he has healing spells, does he? He does not have any healing spells. Okay. Well, he's not going to use that. He is going to cast Dissident Whispers on the direwolf. So the wolf will need to make a wisdom saving throw. The wolf fails. It does 8 points of psychic damage against the wolf. It then has to use its reaction to run away, which provokes an attack of opportunity from Manny and Brez. Now, Brez, you are prone, so obviously you'll be at disadvantage of the attack, but Manny will do the attack with his... He doesn't even have a weapon. What the heck? Does he not have a weapon?
Really?
Oh,
No
he
weapon?
does. He does. He has a rapier.
Oh.
Okay, my mistake.
Okay.
So
They use
he
his loot or
attacks
something, you
with
just hit him.
Yeah, exactly. So Manny hits him with the rapier. That does 6 points of damage. And your quarterstaff is a 7 is a miss, but it moves back to there. Brez.
Rose is going to stand up.
Okay.
Movement. And bonus action, drink a potion.
Okay. Oh my god. The dice cards aren't with you.
Oh. No. That leaves my strike on Drow, I guess. Well,
The only person who's bloodied, bloody means less than half their health, is the direwolf. You guys are, as I said, doing an excellent job of splitting the damage.
I know. Well, if I move, I provoke.
Correct.
Drow, we're not doing much damage. So the bugbear.
You're attacking the bugbear, okay?
Yeah.
Bugbear.
That's a miss.
Yes. Learn.
All right, it is the bugbear's turn. He thinks that Dutch is a dirty little stinker, and he is going
Certainly
to
am.
jump up onto that table and attack you with his Morning Star. 20 is a hit, and you take 11 points of damage.
All right, and I'm going to use my doozy dodge.
Okay, as your reaction. Okay,
yep. And 3.
3.
So
So 8 points of damage.
8 points. Okay.
This guy here is going to punch Brez. This is the drow. And 19 is a hit, is that correct?
Yes.
7 points of damage. And then she will attack again and miss you. Cauldron.
Aldra is going to keep doing what she has been doing since it's working. So another mind sliver, please.
A mind sliver on the elf.
Sure. Yep.
Okay. A 12 is a success. However, oh wait, does your mind sliver, is that minus on the saving throw ends at the beginning of your turn or the end of your turn?
The subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn.
Okay, so then it actually failed because then the next saving throw would have been the minus d4 and it barely made the save, so it then now failed instead. So you're chaining them and that works. So 4 points of damage to the elf, and he will get. She is now bloodied, and she has a minus T4 on her next saving throw.
All right, thank you. That would be it for my turn.
All right, Dutch, what do you got?
Okay. I am going to get very mad at the bugbear because I want to be on that table, but he is. Or she is. So I'm going to attack with my rapier.
A 23 is a hit. And because of both Manny and Brez, you will get sneak attack damage. 20 points of damage.
Two sixes and a 6 on that D8. Oh.
Who does all the damage in this group? Yep, the new guy.
Yeah. But then who gets, who's pretty squishy too. But yeah. And then can I try to hide? Do I have to be so far from someone?
Well, you have to have cover of some sort. So I will allow
So I can't
those.
hide under the table?
Yes, I will allow you to attempt to hide underneath the table. Go ahead.
Okay, that's stealth, right?
Yeah, stealth check. Bonus action, hide. 19 is a success, so you can go ahead and move to the table, and you are hidden underneath the table.
Oh, geez.
However, I am going to say because you're hiding on the table, you are prone as well.
Okay. Okay, so boom.
So you're there, but prone, but hidden underneath the table.
But prone, okay.
So you can add the condition. If you click in the conditions box in the top right-hand corner,
and put prone.
Then put prone. And then
right.
remember to remove it when you stand up.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I'm also going to say you're hidden and have cover underneath that underneath the table. Okay, that's it for you.
Yep.
All right. The direwolf is now coming back, and it attacks with pack tactics against Brez. So it is with advantage. And a 19, I believe, hits you.
Yes, the 19
and
will hit.
10 points of damage, I'm sure, drops you.
Oh, definitely. So I am prone again.
Oh, don't worry about the prone part. Yes, you're prone. Yeah, you're right. That's it for the direwolf. Manny is going to use an action. Do you have a healing potion on you? Does Brez have a healing potion?
Yes, I do have a healing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Manny will use Brez's potion on Brez.
Yay. Good job, Manny.
So, Dan, you can go ahead and roll your own healing potion.
Yeah. If I roll like a time.
Yeah, you keep cutting out. Someone keeps using your internet or something. You're not boosting a bunch of servers, are you, from yours? Because if you boost from Discord, that means you're using up a lot of your bandwidth for their purpose. So, okay, you heal 7, so you're conscious again. I don't know if Manny will give his last inspiration to Caldra because she can do damage with it. And that is his bonus action, and he is done his turn. And it's Brez's turn.
Brez will stand up. Brez is actually going to strike the dire wolf.
Okay. The The dice gods aren't with you tonight, are they? Do you not have still an inspiration? You could roll an extra d6 for that?
Oh, the bardic
The
inspiration.
bardic
Yes.
inspiration, yes. An extra one will not help you.
Darn it.
You still have a bonus action.
There we go.
A 20 is a hit.
Yay.
7 points of damage. All right.
That will end my turn.
All right. The elf is wondering, well, she keeps punching that guy down. You keep getting back up. Well, she'll keep punching. It's a monk-on-monk action here.
Yeah.
A 7 is a miss. And a 7 is a miss. Cauldra.
Another mind sliver, please.
Another mind sliver. This time I'll remember that she gets a minus d4 on her int. I don't think even if I roll a 4 on that, she's going to fail. 17 is a success, so nothing happens.
In my turn, thanks.
Dutch.
Okay, so so I have to use an action to stand up
No.
or get uncovered? No?
Incorrect.
Okay.
You moving at prone is
Okay.
difficult terrain. Standing
Okay,
up
so
from prone uses your move. So what I'm going to say is you can kind of get out from prone
Okay.
from under here and stand
Yeah.
up, which takes up 10 your move. So you only have 5 move after this. You will
Okay.
attack once with advantage against the drow.
Okay. That's my plan.
So yeah, go ahead.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Rapier.
21 is a hit.
Okay. And
11 points of
Yeah.
11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. You still don't drop the elf. You have 5 feet of move left and a bonus action.
Okay. I'm gonna hide again.
You
Like
where?
underneath the table.
No, dropping prone is a free action, but crawling under the table would take 10 move, and you don't have. And you
I
don't
don't.
have 10
Oh,
move.
because because it was prone. Okay.
Yeah.
I am gonna just disengage over here. That's 5, right? If I cross that, or is it too much?
Moving, I don't know where. Unfortunately, it hasn't caught up to me.
Oh, yeah.
There might be some lag, so I don't know exactly where you.
Just south of the table.
Yes, but that will
Move to
provoke
a
an attack.
diagonal.
Unless if you're disengaging, then fine, and you can disengage diagonal around it. Actually, technically in D&D rules, you can't. So you
Okay.
can go directly south with a bonus action disengaged to not have the elf have attack opportunity. Oh, okay, it finally caught up to me.
Yeah. Okay. That's my move.
That's your turn. Okay. The direwolf is again going to attack with advantage against Brez. Oops, the direwolf, not the elf. 19, is that a hit?
Yep, it's a hit.
Then you're back down again because it did 10 points of damage to you. You don't have any more potions on you, do you?
Nope.
Well, he doesn't either. So...
I mean, I have one, but he really can't.
No, I can't get
use
from
mine.
where
I'd have to use it. Yeah. Okay.
Well, he's going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the direwolf. So it is no, he still has level 2 spell slots left. So the direwolf will have to make is it a charisma save? No, it's a wisdom save for Dissonant Whispers. So a direwolf can make a wisdom save. He actually succeeds on an 18, but it still means he takes half damage. And a half of 13 is 6. So the direwolf is still standing. And Manny has no more bardic inspirations to hand out. So I don't think he has any bonus actions that he can still do. So he is going to stand there. Oh, no, he's not. I know what he's going to do. You can be in the same square as somebody who is unconscious. So he is going to stand over Brez's bleeding body to protect it. Actually, to really give Dutch the ability to, sneak attack. But it's to protect Brez. Brez, you get to make a death save. If you roll a 20, hey, we're all good.
Hey,
A 12. Well, at least it's one to the good. This elf is then going to attack Manny. Oop, that's not it. Wrong button. I'm not the wolf anymore. Clear that. A 20 is going to hit the poor little bard. The bard is going to take 7 points of damage. Damage 7. Oh, that went into his real hit points. Just like that. And then it'll attack again with another punch. A 18 hits the bard for another 7 points of damage. And it's Calder's turn.
Cauldra will continue with another Mind Sliver, thank you.
All right. 16 is a pass. No damage.
All right. End my turn then, please.
All right. Dutch.
All right, I am going to go after the direwolf now.
Okay.
So I can go like this. And rapier.
You bet.
Okay.
A 10 is a miss.
Okay. So I am going to disengage to there.
Okay.
That ends my turn.
The direwolf gets because of pack tactics, gets advantage on the bite against the bard. A 24 hits the bard for 10 points of damage. Manny will now have to make a strength saving throw, which he fails and gets knocked prone. Things are looking bad for the heroes.
Yes.
Manny stands up because it's his turn now. So he is going to look at the direwolf and mock it with a vicious mockery. The direwolf will have to make a wisdom saving throw. The direwolf fails and takes sticks and stones damage. 2 psychic damage against the direwolf. He dies of hurt feelings.
Poor
Yay.
guy. Poor guy.
tough way to go, but
Brez, you get to make a death saving throw. Look at that.
He's fine.
By the way, because you get up and Manny's in the spot, you get shunted to whichever 5-foot space next to him that you want. That's Manny.
That-
You get to move Brez to whichever 5-foot spot that you want. Okay? So you're prone in
Right
that
there.
spot.
1 hit point.
With 1 hit point. Yep.
All right. Oh, and that ends. I still get a turn then?
Yeah, yeah. It's the beginning of your turn. So you still have your whole thing of actions. You have your move, your action, and your bonus action.
I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
And I pull my crossbow out and shoot her.
Sure.
That's what I'm
Oh,
going to do.
yeah. When you go unconscious, your weapons drop to the ground anyway. So your quarterstaff is where Manny's standing.
Okay.
So you take out your crossbow and shoot the drow. 22 is a hit. 9 points
That'd
of
be nice.
Nice.
damage. You still don't drop her, but she's looking wobbly.
All right, that'll end my turn.
That'll end your turn, and it is the bugbear's turn. Not bugbear, sorry, the elf's turn. The elf is going to punch this prone. No, he's not prone anymore. Manny's not prone anymore, right? Punch Manny. A 15 hits Manny for 7 damage, which will drop Manny. So Manny is down. For some reason, it thinks he has 2 failures too, which I'll clear. And then he will step over to here, or she will step over here to attack Brez with her second attack. As 19, does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Then you go down again. Wow, it's powerful. It just went and two-shotted. 2 heroes down from 2 punches. Cauldra.
Cauldra will move over. I think from here she should be able to see the drow okay, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then we're going to cast magic missile at level 2.
Ooh.
1.
After the second missile, it dies. And when it dies, it actually it turns into a strange-looking creature, like strange-looking alien creature.
Can I make a Arcana to recognize it?
I think it would be a nature check.
Okay, we'll go for one of those.
You believe it's a doppelganger.
Oh ho ho.
So,
And with you guys slaying King Grawl, the fierce old bugbear, you gain a level.
Nice.
good job, guys.
Barely.
All right. Who's is so Manny and Rez are
Well, with them getting a level, they're going to get slightly more hit points. Now,
yeah, so
unlike
they'll
my
be
Foundry
fine.
games, guys, you do not get a complete full rest on leveling. D&D Beyond will calculate everything appropriately when you level, so you will, have the appropriate amount of hit points and the spell slots and everything else like that. So I'll just level to 4 for Eric, but I won't make any of his choices or nothing like that. But leveling, he does get, he's got 7 hit points now, so he's fine. However, a short rest after leveling is probably a good idea.
Really? Yeah, I could see that happening.
We're taking a short rest.
Yeah, so go ahead and level and take a short rest.
Okay. I have 2 recoveries. I have 1 reset maximum HP change during the rest and automatically apply healing with dice result.
Don't reset maximum hit points change during
Okay.
this rest. Just the
Okay.
automatic apply healing with dice roll. So when you choose the dice, you'll see a thing on the bottom.
Roll hit die. Okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then you can.
Gives me 3. Okay. Oh, but I need to go to I'm level 4.
You are now level 4, which means you get a stat increase or a feat. For newer players, I suggest just increasing a stat by 2 or 2 stats by 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. It seems complicated. I looked at that one, it seems complicated, so.
Yeah. For beginner players, raising your main stat, up to is never a bad idea.
Yeah.
Or I think you're a 15 in 2 things, right?
Yeah, I'm a 15.
So
yep.
you can
And I'm just
you can
seeing
do a
what
16
else.
in one of them and 16 in the other, right? One in each, and it gives you the next
Yeah,
bonus
I could
step.
do that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these are just suggestions, of course.
Yep. That's what I was looking at. So. Okay, 3 hit points. Okay. All right. Excellent. Okay.
Okay, so after a short rest, Gundren does wake up. He's obviously quite beat up. He obviously offers his thanks. The quicker he can be escorted to Phandalin, the better. And then he knows where Wave Echo Cave is. He would like to learn the fate of his brothers, Nundro and Thardan. He does know that someone called the Spider orchestrated his capture and hopes that you can stop the villain. He can once you take him back to Phandalin, he can offer you 25 gold each and promises you a 10% share of the mine's wealth once his operation is functioning. Of course, you don't have to leave now. You guys can, do whatever you want right in this spot, but and he can just hunker down in this room and wait for you until you guys
Can
think
we
it's time to
search
leave.
the room?
Yes, unfortunately, you don't find any loots here.
Okay. I think we're pretty beat up. We probably need to make it back to Phandalin. With Brez and Manny are.
Yeah, I just figured,
Well, there
we were
could be
in the
more loots in
room.
this place.
This was.
You guys just rested. You guys got hit
Yep.
points and level.
Yeah, but we know what lasts. We know what's behind some of these walls.
That's up to you.
We could,
risk
we
and
could always
reward.
we can come back, right? Or no?
If you leave,
Okay.
you guys probably know that the goblins without a leader will dissipate.
Okay.
So this is probably your only chance if you're going to. I'm not trying to push you one way or the other.
Yeah.
But, I'm just saying there is reward, but there's risk involved. So that's up to you guys.
I mean, I like loot, but it's up to Manny and Brez. They're beat up pretty hard.
I am an NPC, so I am going to do whatever you guys do.
Brez. It's up to Brez. Brez, you gotta let us know. I'm fine with leaving if you wanna, or if you wanna carry on.
Oh, I can carry on. I'm not.
Okay.
We want to at least check out the room to the left.
Yeah, I mean,
The room to the
I
south.
think there's only one area that I would be truly concerned with. The rest will be tough fight.
Right.
I think we can do it.
Yeah, so why don't we check out the the room to the left.
Which room is that?
This one right here.
Oh,
This one
okay.
right there. Okay. Okay. The one to
right.
the. Okay.
The only thing you find in this room is disappointment.
Darn it.
I'm not disappointed.
Yeah. We could.
You could probably take the room to the south of where the hobgoblins were too, and just.
See what's
Do a
there.
short rest. You gotta be kidding. Doing my short rest, by the way. I ain't done it yet.
Okay.
That's not what I wanted. Damn it. Fine. All right.
All right, you're good.
Good. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So we could.
Oh,
We could
let's
try.
head down to there.
We could try to sneak there too. See what's in that
So that
room.
would be the door to look at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, if you're all moving again, I will need a group stealth check.
All right.
Oops, that's survival. Wrong button, Dan.
Survivor or stealth? Stealth, right?
Stealth.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, I just rolled the wrong one by mistake. So, you guys are going at a 21. Man, you guys are good.
Wish I was that good at hitting sometimes.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
tough fight for you. That was a really
Yeah.
tough
Yeah.
fight for you.
You're kind of the front runner there, so yeah. So quietly open the door
Okay.
or bust through. What do you guys want to do? Bust through or quietly open it? I
Quiet.
want to quiet. Okay. Why don't I quietly open it, Brez?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, this room. This high, narrow hall looks as if it might have been part of a chapel or shrine at one time. Angelic figures are sculptured along the room's upper reaches, overlooking the floor. To the north, heavy curtains block a matching pair of archways. Between the archways is a cracked but ornately carved stone brazier.
So we can take on. We know there's 2 goblins and a goblin boss up there. There's 3 of them. We don't know what's over here.
Just because.
Oh, well, okay, roll a perception check because now I'm going to attack you with that monster you just grabbed.
Okay.
I didn't even mean to do that.
So make a perception check. If you fail a perception check, you are surprised as this creature is coming down from the darkness to the top. I am. Let me my own.
Just wanted to pull the screen down.
So the DC to not be surprised is 14. So Brez is surprised, and Coral hasn't rolled yet.
Sorry. Perception.
Perception.
I'm the only one that failed.
Yeah, and that's fitting. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
That's what I get.
That's what you get. That's right.
Hmm.
And we will start. And the Grick actually goes first.
Grick.
Yeah, it's a strange-looking creature with like a beak in between, like a serpent with tentacles.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Kind of like a land squid-ish type thing.
Kinda in a
Yeah.
way, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
Sounds
going
like
to
something I'd say when I got mad.
yeah. So it is going to hit Brez for 9 points of slashing damage. Oh, you should have. No, you don't actually. You don't have the temporary points. That's right, because it's a long rest that he has to do it in.
Yeah.
And then it will try to attack with a beak, but misses. Dutch.
All right. Since he's right there, I'm gonna go for my rapier.
Okay. A 13 is a miss.
Okay. I am going to. There's really no place to hide, so I could disengage. I'm gonna disengage. Can I go here to disengage? Does
Yep.
that work? Okay.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm gonna do. Kind of hide behind that wall. Not really hide technically, but
you don't have the hide
sneak
action
against that
still,
wall.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
get you. You're setting yourself up for next time.
Yeah.
So what happened, Brez, is you were surprised by this creature coming out. You got bit, and your friend ran away. That's it for Dutch.
Like typical rogue.
All right, Caldra.
Sounds like I want to say Grick.
Yeah.
I think she'd be able.
Yep.
Yep. So, she'll mind sliver at it.
Mind Sliver, which is an int save.
It's 13
I
now.
rolled a 9. So I'm going to take some damage. 5 points of damage, and I'm going to get a minus D4 on my next saving throw.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, Brez's turn. Surprise, but can now use reactions. Manny. Manny is going to cast a vicious mockery, which is a wisdom save, but it's going to get a minus D4 on its wisdom save because of the mind sliver. He's going to take the damage. It is a whopping, missed it, 4 points of damage, but it gets disadvantage on its next attack. And its next attack is going to be at Brez, which will be at disadvantage on the tentacles. And is a... Oh, was that advantage I just did? I did. I rolled advantage by mistake. I'm sorry. It actually missed you. And this creature cannot make the beak attack unless it hits with a tentacle attack. So Manny just saved your skin. Dutch.
All right. I'm gonna go 5, 10, and hit him with my rapier.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
That means that's a crit. So go ahead and roll. I believe if you right click on damage, you can choose crit damage.
I right click on damage. It is crit.
Mm-hmm.
Roll. 18.
18, and did that do the sneak attack damage in there as well?
It 8 plus 7 plus 3. So
No.
2d8 plus 3 it didn't. So then
did
I got to
not.
roll.
So
Yeah.
roll another, I don't know what your sneak attack is anymore. 2d6?
Let me
So
look.
it'll be 46 for sneak attack.
So it's 2d6.
So it's 46 because you crit.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So 32 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Brez didn't even get a turn.
I got my
Yeah.
turn. It hurt.
Yeah. So good.
You feeling powerful now, Alex? You feeling powerful?
Yeah. When I can get that sneak attack in and then you hit that, yeah, that crit is pretty nice. Okay, so is there anything on the body? No?
Not on the body, no.
No, it's a monster. Okay. So now we choose if we want to attack the goblins and the goblin boss, which you guys want to. We could
Yeah.
sneak. Yeah, can we?
Yeah.
We can sneak. We could try to sneak attack or sneak. I don't know. Through one of the
You
side
mean
doors. Sneak through one of the. Oh, we got to be invisible, right?
yeah,
Manny
well,
lets you know that those curtains were not going to block the sounds that just happened.
Okay.
yeah,
They know
honestly,
we're here.
here, yeah. We
So
might as well just go up and
we're
whack them.
not going to get the surprise on them.
Yeah. We aren't. So let's go through an attack.
Yep.
Yep.
Does Manny want the left-hand side or the right-hand side?
He'll take the left-hand side then.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Is Dutch? You're gonna go to the. You're gonna go.
I'm
to
gonna
the other
go.
curtain?
If Brez is going right, I will go left.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
I will do that.
So both of you can get past the curtain and then let me set up the encounter, which I haven't done. I
Okay.
should have done that while you guys were talking. I didn't.
That's right.
I'm a new DM. Okay, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and roll for initiative. Okay, Dutch is first.
All right. I am going to rapier this goblin right here.
Sounds good.
The one that's in front of me.
I'll have to get a little closer, but yeah.
Yeah. So I can go here?
Perfect. Yep.
Okay. All right. Actions. Whew.
That will miss.
Okay. I will. I mean, I'll just. I'm going to move right here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's my turn.
All right. Maddie is going to step through the curtain. He sees what's going on. He is going to look at that one and mock it. My, what an ugly nose you have. It will get its feelings hurt. How hurt? 2 points of hurt damage. And it will have disadvantage on its next attack. I have no more bardic inspirations to give out.
Okay.
I think, oh yeah, Coral, you would have lost yours because it only lasts for 10 minutes. So this goblin is going to move forward to attack Dutch. It will get disadvantage on its scimitar attack because it has hit its feelings hurt. And it will miss you. This goblin will move up to Brez and attack with a scimitar. And it will miss Brez, which I didn't think was possible. I thought everything hit Brez. Brez's turn.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job. All right, so the quarterstaff, and that would be a 16.
A 16's a hit.
That
8
would be 8 points.
damage. And that one-shots the goblin.
Nice.
I will move over to here and bonus action arm strike.
21's a hit.
21. And that does 7 points.
Damage. And that gets rid of that. Wow, look at you. You're like a drow elf.
Nice.
Or a doppelganger, just one-punching
Yeah.
everything.
Hey.
It's a whole new level now.
Yeah. You got beat up enough last time, so it's revenge.
Oh,
You know how it is. You get up there and then things.
taking out my frustrations. And I'm gonna move a little closer to the goblin boss, but that'll end my turn.
Okay, let's see. This goblin will move over to here. And he will attack with a scimitar. 16 is a miss for you now with your new shiny armor class.
Yes.
And I am going to make a second attack, but the second attack is at disadvantage. And a miss. I am then going to disengage and kind of go duck behind this altar to give myself cover. Cauldra.
Alder will be disappointed that she has to get closer. But hey, she has a new flashy spell, so we will try out Firebolt. And look at that
Firebolt.
10.
Look at that 10. That's
Yeah,
definitely a
10.
miss. You hit the altar and things go flying.
Yep. All right, that's it for her.
Dutch.
All right, I'm going to go 5, 10. Can I hit him from here with my rapier, or do I need to get
A
closer?
little closer. Just a bit.
Okay.
There you go. That's fine.
Okay. Rapier time. Ooh, 19 on that one, yeah.
That is a hit. Ten damage.
Mm-hmm. And disengage to here again.
You should be a goblin.
Hit him and run away. I know, right?
All right. Manny is just going to yell an insult at the goblin boss. Goblin will have to make a wisdom save. And it will succeed, and its feelings are not hurt. Brez.
Rez is going to move up to here. And quarterstaff. Natural 20.
Well,
Woo.
critical.
Nice. There you go.
Is that your crit damage?
There we go.
Did you roll
The
crit
second
damage?
roll was.
If you right-click damage and do crit, right?
It rolled
If you
6
right,
and 3 for 9.
okay. But if you right-click on damage, and then you should have a critical button.
Oh yeah, yeah. It pops up what my roll is, and then just says damage, and I clicked on damage, and it rolled a critical.
Okay.
Roll is 9, yeah.
Right.
Unfortunately.
It's still up.
And then on unarmed attack for 16.
That is a miss.
Ooh. That'll end my turn.
All right. It's fighting in desperation at this point. It's going to take a swing at you with the scimitar, and a 18 hits you, correct?
No.
No?
Because of
because if you use your offhand, you get a
Agile.
bonus on your. Okay,
Agile
so
parry.
then it missed you with that scimitar. Then its second swing is at disadvantage, and it misses you again. It is going to disengage and run. Looks at all those people there. Runs over here. There's someone in the way there. I'll get through her. She looks soft. Keldra.
Uh, um, can I check attack of opportunity with my quarterstaff?
What attack of opportunity? I'm doing what?
Yeah, you're right. Caldra just. I'm sorry. I kind of lost the thread. Uh, if it's my turn, then I
It is
will
your turn.
cast shocking grasp.
Okay. It's not wearing metal armor. Actually, it is wearing metal armor, so you get advantage on the attack. So roll to hit again, because that one would have missed.
There you go, an advantage
That
roll.
is a hit. 2 points of damage, and you know what? That's enough. You smell the
Nice.
smell of burnt hair as you grab a hold of that guy shockingly, and it falls to the ground.
Hey,
That was good.
I'm sorry, Darren. Oh,
North
That's okay, you're
Carolina
hanging
didn't
in
do
there.
you any favors. Yeah. So search the room.
Search the
Search the
room.
bodies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Blood-stained cloth covers the altar, the sides of which are engraved with images of the same gods reflected in the decor to your south. The chalice and censer are art objects that are worth money, so I will copy and paste this into in the Discord chat for you money people. I believe, Dan, you're keeping track of the loots, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, there's no fancy weapons on the guys, I'm assuming.
No,
Okay.
nothing
Yeah,
that
it's
you
all
would
okay.
want.
Okay. So
I'm gonna be nice this once.
yeah.
Manny suggests that, hey, we haven't searched this room.
yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back there.
So the stone brazier contains a mound of coal. Under the coal is a gold statuette of an elf wrapped in crimson cloth.
Mm.
The statuette is worth 100 gold.
Okay.
But it is a magical statuette. So normally, if you would have to cast detect magic to do it, but I don't want you to lose this type of item. The item is called a statuette of augury. I will copy paste that in there because it's an item in D&D Beyond that you can add to your character. So it is a statuette of augury. So you could look for that in your inventory. I don't know who would want it. Or you just sell it for 100 gold, but that's up to you too.
Find magic, non-evil creature. Let's say. Question and receive a telepathic response as though the creature wondering. Receive a response, it cannot never activate the statue again. One-time use item. It's a good item to have.
Yeah.
I'll just add it to my inventory, but
You'll add it to your inventory. Okay.
Yeah. That works.
So yeah, just because cold medication is fun. Each of us could use it once, but not because it says the creature has asked its question. So it's not that the object goes dead after one use. It's that the user of the item can't use it again.
Right.
It is very true.
Just like most 100 gold elves, you can pass it around.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
Okay.
So Brez could use it, and then Calder could use it, then Manny, then Dutch. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as you're is non-evil.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Aaron, does my mic seem to be working better now?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I know
Right
what I
now.
was doing wrong.
Okay.
Right now, yeah.
All right. So we could see what's on the other side of this door. I don't really want to fight some hobgoblins unless you guys want to. But I'll fight them if we want to, meaning these ones over here.
Yeah. That was the only area I worry about.
Is this down here?
Oh, the hobgoblins up there.
Yeah. What about these? Do you guys want to try to take on
If we
9
take them on
goblins and a
like a
goblin boss?
door, if we take them on in like a doorway,
Yeah.
where they can
yeah.
only funnel through.
Like from
And
my perspective, if we want to take the room to the south of us, we might as well take out the hobgoblins first, because that way Kendra can cast Shatter and not have to worry too much about bringing anything else down on us from behind.
Unless there's something across from the door on us right now over here.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Kendra also feels we should, we haven't done a very thorough job of searching the place. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Did we want to search this room here? See if anything's there?
No, let's just let's do this, and then
Okay.
we can.
All right. Stealthily look behind this door.
Okay.
Yep.
Stealthily. That sounds like a group stealth check.
Okay.
So.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you guys are going at a 21 right now. Again, an amazing stealthy group. Keep this idea up. But I have been extremely impressed with you guys about how you've been doing this this dungeon. So keep it up. I must say, you're doing well.
Okay.
You can see the name tag of something sticking
Oh,
out.
I know. Yeah.
I'll
That sucks.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Here we go. No, there's nobody in that room. What are you talking about? Okay, so doors stand closed to the north and south with a crumbling mound of rubble partially obscuring the southern hall. To the east, a broad corridor ends in 2 more double doors leading south and east. The corridor is cluttered with dusty rubble and fallen plaster from a partial collapse of the ceiling. As Dutch and Brez moved in, unfortunately, they stepped into a trap. A tripwire, which they just pulled as they moved through, triggers a cave-in to right where you guys are, and you both have to make dexterity saving throws. Uh, 12 and 11. You both succeed, but you're going to take half damage anyway, which is 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And that alerts everyone around you. So let me set up this complicated encounter. Might as well cast Shatter now, Coral. It won't matter.
Yep. Yep.
So let me get everyone into initiative. This is going to take me a minute. There's a lot of them. Okay, it's safe to roll for initiative now.
Thank God for best laid plans.
All right, the first person on initiative is the Bleeding Brez.
Uh,
Do you guys
did you
want to run
say?
away, or do you guys want to go for it? Can we run away?
Yeah, if you guys choose right now that you're gonna run, I will allow it, and you guys can you escape, but then you're done for this castle. So
Yeah.
it's up to you.
I think I should run because I don't have much left, and I don't think anybody has any healing.
Healing, no. Manny's got some shatter spells ready,
I
but
have one healing potion. Yeah.
but healing, no.
Yeah.
You guys aren't a healing group.
Yeah.
So
So let's get out of here then.
you gonna run out?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay. You run away. Oh, you take the dwarf with you?
Yeah, of course.
yes,
Of course.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You guys run away from Cragmaw Castle back to Phandalin. And he is going to give you your reward, which is 25 gold each.
That was for his part.
Yep. And I believe you guys get there's other rewards in there as well, if I remember right.
There is Sildar offered a 500 gold piece reward. Locate Cragmaw Castle and defeat or drive off the band's leader. Sildar suggests that the party might be searching the lands,
Okay.
just tribal or
So that is Sildar's, and that's from the Townmaster's Hall is where he stands. A party of 500 gold reward. That's right. So he gives you a 500 gold reward. That goes in group treasure that could be divided. So Dan, you might as well add that because you're going to hand that out in a minute, I'm sure.
Yeah. And it would be 200. 70.
Now this
200.
doesn't include the 25 that we're getting
Right.
from.
No,
Okay.
just go ahead and add that 25 gold in for.
Okay.
for
Okay.
Yeah. And then the additional selling the chalice and the censer, unless we wanted to keep them.
No, so.
It would be 830 gold or 276 gold each.
So another
Makes it
276
25.
gold for you guys. Good for you.
Just 301.
What? You said three?
But
270.
total
271 gold each, correct?
76 each.
276 each. All right, because everyone's already added their 25, so don't confuse
Plus
people.
the 25.
All right, I think this is a good place to end it for tonight.
Thank you.
So also Coral certain.
Yeah.
So that means next week, now that you guys are at level 4, take you back to the Phandalin region here. So you still can go to Thunder Tree.
Okay.
That's still an option to go there because there is some treasure there to get that from that reward, and also the Wave Echo Cave east of Phandalin is where the dwarf wants to go because his brothers went there. That's the cave where he's that there's the whole reason of him coming here was him and his brothers were going to get Wave Echo Cave. So find where his two brothers are and to clear out the cave so he can set up shop there. So those are 2 adventuring areas you can do. I will tell you now, Thunder Tree is easier than Wave Echo Cave. Thunder Tree is, though, for the storyline, skippable. So that is, up to you. But you have a week to decide.
Yeah.
So thank you guys very much. Thanks, Coral, for hanging in there. Appreciate it again.
Yeah, thank you.
We
for
couldn't have
playing.
we really couldn't have a game tonight without you. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. And I am sorry about the coughing and stuff. I